It's Friday Night Lights on Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.live. Join us this fall as we feature live San Juan and Monticello football. Now we send you live to the field for tonight's action. Welcome to Friday Night Lights on Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.live.
All right, welcome you to Monticello High School. Monticello Buckaroos hosting the Norwood Mavericks tonight in what should be a great matchup here on the gridiron. David Boyle with Bill Boyle, and ready to get this evening underway, Bill.
Senior night tonight. Can you believe it? Seems like we just started 10 weeks ago. Well, I guess we did, but final regular season game of the season here. The Buckaroos against Norwood. Looks like Monticello's going to defend the south end zone. Norwood will receive the opening kick. Captain's out on the field. Senior night, there's 10 seniors on this squad in addition to Maddie Snyder, the manager extraordinaire. They were all honored earlier, so looks like we're still going to get right kickoff pretty close in time. Have a national anthem and so forth, but we're ready to roll.
Yeah, we're excited for this matchup too. Again, Norwood comes into the matchup 5-1 on the year. They've got a couple of common opponents with the Buckaroos. They beat Whitehorse earlier in the year 44-8. They beat Plateau Valley earlier in the year 28-14. And they'll be playing Mancus later on in the season. So a couple of common opponents, and Monticello and Norwood both beating Whitehorse and Plateau Valley. So should be hoping to have a good game this evening.
There's also an opponent that Norwood played is Altamont, who Monticello has not played yet, but will probably run into in the state playoffs, I think.
Absolutely. Well, we got the national anthem. We'll take a break and be right back. All right, we welcome you back to Monticello High School. The Monticello Buckaroos hosting the Norwood Mavericks in a matchup here tonight on the gridiron. You're listening to KBDX 92.7, and should be a great matchup tonight. Again, we mentioned a couple common opponents. These two teams are also familiar with each other. Monticello and Norwood, they played 5 times, Bill, in varsity. They played a junior varsity matchup even last year. The Mavericks actually won. But 4-1 all-time for Monticello over Norwood. The last time they played was in 1982. What do you put the over/under as for how many points were scored on that game?
82.
You know, you're gonna want to take the under on that. It was a 7-6 victory for Monticello. So Monticello, if they can score more than one touchdown, they'll match as many points as they scored against Norwood in their last game.
Time they played, huh?
You know, the first time they played was in 1962, so it's been some time.
Well, very good. You know, we've Red Rock 92. We broadcast into Grand, San Juan, Montezuma, and Dolores counties. But boy, we have a strong signal in Norwood and Nucla and Natarita too, and so we welcome our listeners from that area.
Absolutely. Opening kick by the Buckaroos, fielded by the Mavericks, and they've got a nice return. And the ball's going to come out.
He's still running.
And Zach Thane with the tackle and the strip. It was recovered by another Norwood Maverick, and so they'll keep possession there. 1st and 10.
Steele Arnold was the return man for Norwood, and he had it looked like there was a lot of acreage there. and it closed pretty quick. Really nice defensive play there by Zach to tackle him and strip the ball. 1st and 10. It looks like at the 28-yard line is where Norwood will begin this game.
All right, 1st and 10. And Norwood comes, they've got 1, 2, 3, 4 down linemen, 3 bunched receivers. They'll send a man in motion, fake a handoff to him. Now a screen pass, and they're going to get 10 yards and more. Carter Rogers with the tackle after a pickup of about 15.
Owen
on first
Dinsmore,
down.
the big tight end. That was a nice play. A fake of the man coming out on the flat, and then a really nice designed screen pass. And what is that, a 15-yard gain?
Yeah, 15-yard gain on that pitch and catch. Yeah, so Norwood moves the sticks on 1st down. 1st and 10 for the Mavericks at the 43-yard line. Monticello showing pressure.
5 men on the line and a quarterback and 2 backs in the backfield.
And they'll drop back into coverage. Now a run to this near side. Oh, a hard hit by Thane. And they're going to gain about 3 yards on 1st down.
Hemi O'Brien on the carry for Norwood.
Yeah, and this Norwood football team, this is a full roster. You know, we broadcast or watched some games they played last year at the Dove Creek basketball tournament. I think they had 6 kids on the basketball roster. So,
yeah, that's a full selection of replacements on the sideline. That's a good-sized team for 8-man football.
Yeah, it is. And they'll hand up. No, they'll fake it. The quarterback's got it on the option.
Boy, he's got good
and
speed,
he's got
too.
great speed. McDonald is able to tackle him on a big run.
That's going to be a 25-yard run there by the quarterback. And boy, that was a nice play there.
Yeah. Yeah, lots of misdirection we're seeing from Norwood here early. They've got a couple different backs. They're faking counters, and that was an option there, and the quarterback kept it and got big yardage.
Down to the 32-yard line of the Buckaroos, 1st and 10 for the Mavericks.
So 1st and 10. Bryson Rummel under center. Gets a snap, looking to pass now. He'll find an open man. J.D. McDonald will hit him hard out of bounds after an 8-yard gain.
That's another pass to the big tight end, Owen Dinsmore. Could be a gain of 7. 2nd and 3. Boy, a lot of efficiency, a lot of movement.
Yeah.
He's got lots of options, and he's picking the right option as the Mavericks are marching down the field here very early in the 1st quarter.
So 2nd down coming for the Mavericks in Monticello's territory, and they'll get Thomas Fulmer to jump off sides, and they'll pick up the 1st down via penalty.
Inside the 20-yard line.
Yep, so yeah, right at the 20-yard
Right
line
at
it
the
looks like. So yeah, 1st and 10 in the Monticello red zone. Norwood marching down the field. Here's the snap, handoff to the up back, and Cameron Carpenter grabs him and will keep the gain minimal on 1st down.
That's number 21, Joseph Casillas. It's a 3-yard gain.
Yeah, and we've called quite a few different Norwood Mavericks players. You know, they're comfortable with a lot of different players touching the ball here early.
Obviously very, very early in this game, but this offense is been pretty impressive.
Yeah, it has 2nd and 7. Ball at the 17-yard line for Norwood. Quarterback in the shotgun now, looking to pass. He'll throw, and it's incomplete. Thomas Fulmer in coverage for Monticello.
Owen Tackett was the intended receiver of the pass for Bryson Rummel. Make it 3rd and 7.
You know, and this has been a hallmark of Monticello's defense, it seems like this year, is kind of a bend but don't break. You know, they have broken a couple times against some tough opponents like Mancus and Dove Creek, but that's what kept them in the game with El Cap, is they stopped red zone drives from turning into points. Norwood, though, just needs 7 yards for a 1st down here on 3rd down. He'll send a man in motion. Quarterback in the gun, looking to pass. He'll sling it across the middle, and it looks like
Is it JD?
JD makes the tackle,
Another
and it is complete, but it's going to be
reception by
short.
Owen Dinsmore. And boy, JD was right there. That really required a precision pass to thread that needle, and he did, and it was caught, and it's a gain of 3. So we've got a decision to make right here. What are they going to do?
4th and 3, and Norwood is like every other team we've seen this year, Bill. They're going for it in short yardage situation. And here's the snap, fake. Now the quarterback running that pitch. Oh, and a hard hit, and J.D. McDonald was there first to slow down his progress. He needed 3, he got 2.
Boy, that was really, J.D. hit him really hard,
Yeah.
but wasn't able to wrap up, and so it required some good pursuit by other defenders. I think that Chandler Henderson was in there, and anyway, great play right there. And we've got the first turnover on downs. Monticello will take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Yeah, Norwood looks impressive on that first drive. We'll see what Monticello does here. 1st and 10. They'll hand to Tavin Black out the left side and runs into a man, keeps his legs churning, and he's pushed out of bounds at about the 21-yard line. 9-yard gain on the run, 1st down.
Steele Arnold on the tackle there for Norwood, and he felt that. Those were two strong players running into each other. That's going to be a 1st and 10.
Yeah, 10-yard gain.
Just like Norwood, Monticello gets a 1st and 10 on the first play from scrimmage.
McDonald will run it himself up the middle. Nice open field tackle there by Jacksonville Burns.
Boy, I think he's got some steer wrestling experience there. That was pretty impressive. It's going to be a gain of 1 for McDonald. In the shotgun, Tavin Black, the lone back behind him. He's going to give it to Tavin. Barrels right into a bunch of Mavericks. What do you call a bunch of Mavericks?
That's a good question.
It's going to be a gain of 4 for Tavin. So it's going to be 3rd and 6 for the Buckaroos. 7:38 remaining in the first quarter. 3 offensive linemen, 2 players in the backfield. Oh, there we go. That's going to be a 5-yard penalty against the Mavericks, which will make it closer. It's going to be 3rd and 1 rather than 3rd and 6.
Yeah, and I guess they just needed, that was closer to 5 yards than 6, so it's a 1st down for Monticello.
Yeah, I thought it was 6, but anyway, that was just enough for a 1st down. And
Robert Morrison takes the ball, and no gain on 1st down on the run to the outside. Robert looked like he wanted that ball. On that run pass option, he made sure that JD didn't have an option but to give him the ball.
There is no option for Robert at 0 yards on that carry. Make it 2nd and 10.
Here's the snap. Now handoff to Black going off the far side. Good lateral pursuit by Norwood, though, and they'll lose yards there on that play.
That's Arthur Connolly. No, it's number 6. Josh Platt on the tackle. That's going to be a loss of 2.
So
3rd and 12.
McDonald in the gun. Here's the snap, and he's looking to pass. Now pressure coming, and he'll fling it downfield. Oh, Robert Morrison unable to pull in the catch at midfield. Incomplete, so a 4th and 11, and seems like an obvious punting situation for Monticello.
Yeah, they're at their own 30-yard line. Boy, early in the game, it'll be interesting to see what they do. Of course, they have the option. Norwood sent 2 players back. Looks like one of them's making his way. He's right at midfield, and the deep receivers at the 40-yard line. So I think they anticipate. So you've got a numbers advantage right there. Only 6 players up for Norwood.
Yeah, I wonder. Normally Monticello would maybe consider going for it, but big punt from J.D. McDonald, and it's dropped but covered up by the return man.
And Tackett just about lost that. Muffed it a little bit on the the receiving of the punt, but was able to get the fumble recovery, and 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line for the Mavericks.
Yeah, good field position for Norwood. And the Mavericks looking to score first. They got in the red zone on their first drive.
All the way down to the 12-yard line before Monticello took over.
Now a run on 1st down is good for about 8 yards.
Bryson Rummel, the quarterback there.
He looks really good in space, Bill.
Yeah, he really does.
You know,
it's an impressive run. That's going to be an 8-yard gain. I think a 2nd 2.
That 4th down attempt, they went back to the play that picked him up the most yardage in that quarterback option, but we're unable to pick it up on 4th down. But the other times we've seen the quarterback run, he's done really well. Now handoff to the halfback, comes to this near side, and he's going to be cut down and a late flag thrown. It looks like maybe a hold.
Joseph Casillas is the carrier there, the big senior.
And they threw that at a spot where Robert Morrison hit the dirt. Didn't quite see it, but
they've watched much film and have seen Robert Morrison. Their blocking scheme is going to have to include that big linebacker for Monticello.
Yard penalty from the point of infraction, so we're back to 2nd and 8 from the 41-yard line. I'll send a man in motion. Now here's the snap, and they'll be looking to pass. Chandler Henderson bringing pressure, and they'll throw it on the run, and it's going to fall incomplete. Boy, it looked like J.D. McDonald was sniffing an interception right there. He was streaking toward that open spot, but it falls incomplete. So 3rd and 8.
Third and 8 coming for the Mavericks. Here's the snap, and pressure coming, a screen pass, and almost intercepted. Cameron Carpenter was able to get his up there and almost impact that pass. Good rush, too, from Chandler and Thomas.
There was a vertical leap there by Cameron Carpenter to tap that ball, and the screen pass, which was set up. Remember, their first play from scrimmage was a 15-yard completion on a screen pass. Really nice play by Cameron there. 4th and 8. This is an obvious punting situation. It looks like they're set up to punt too.
So no points yet. That kick is blocked, and Robert Morrison can pick it up, but he's got to be careful. He does almost lose it. Again, we've had 3 special teams near fumbles, 2 for Norwood, 1 for Monticello, and that would be a big, momentum swinger either way, but Monticello keeps it.
Really nice blocked punt out there by Zach Thane. Monticello takes over this battle of field position. They're at their 43 on this possession.
So 1st and 10 for Monticello. And what's been a great first quarter thus far. Good competitive football. Robert Morrison gets it on the jet sweep, comes up the near sideline and steps out of bounds at the 49-yard line.
So a gain of 6. I'm not getting any sound.
Gain of 6, you said?
Gain of 6 there, so it's 2nd and 4. Morrison gets 6 yards on that carry.
2nd and 4. Here's the snap. McDonald hands to Fulmer, goes right up the middle, gets the yardage needed for the 1st down.
Thomas keeps those feet churning, and gets the 1st down. 5-yard gain there by Thomas Fulmer. Into Norwood territory at the 47-yard line.
For the first time tonight for Monticello.
Yeah.
In this first quarter, 4:50 remaining in the quarter, no scores yet. Black gets the ball, cuts back, hard running by Tavin Black, and he gets down to the 40-yard line.
Hemi O'Brien for the Mavericks came roaring up there, hit Tavin in the backfield, but Tavin was able to shake that off, keep his feet moving. All of a sudden, it's a 6-yard, 7-yard gain for Tavin.
So 2nd down and 3 for Monticello. Ball at the 40. And Thomas Fulmer will take it off the left side. Fulmer down the sideline and out around the 25-yard line.
Nice run
From
by
the 40 to the 25. 15-yard gain for Thomas Fulmer.
Another first down for the Buckaroos. They're sniffing scoring territory here. 26-yard line.
Yeah, and Norwood is going to take a timeout. And again, we love a good competitive 8-man football game and love it when it's between two teams listening to Red Rock 92.7. Monticello and Norwood facing off tonight. 0-0 is the score, 4:12 remaining in the first quarter. We'll take a quick break and be right back.
Looking to buy, sell, or refinance your home or property? Ask for the professionals at Anderson Oliver Title Insurance Agency. Anderson Oliver Title has provided title insurance and real estate closing services in San Juan and Grand Counties for 25 years. Anderson Oliver Title isn't just another out-of-town company. It's the only locally owned and operated title company in southeastern Utah. The owners and employees at Anderson Oliver Title are excited to support our communities and are proud to support high school athletics and activities.
All right, we welcome you back again. We're in Monticello, Utah tonight. The Monticello Buckaroos, 4-4 on the year. Last game of the regular season, trying to get above 500. Norwood's going to finish their first season of varsity football back from a hiatus with a winning record. They're 5-1.
They just had their first loss last week.
Tavin Black on first down.
Nice run there by Tavin. He was hit and by Jackson Dinsmore about 2 yards, and he, like he's done so many times, he gets 5 more yards before he goes down. A 7-yard gain for Tavin.
2nd and 3 for Monticello at the 20-yard line. Here's a snap. Morrison on the jet sweep off the far sideline. He's got the first down, and the ball goes out of bounds. But a nice hit from Norwood. Again, it's far side of the field. I can't quite see who the numbers were. It might have been Hemi O'Brien that hit the ball loose, but it went out of bounds. So again, we've had 4 fumbles in this game, but none of them have resulted in turnovers.
For either 7-yard gain on that run, and another first down for the Buckaroos, and they're in scoring territory here.
Here's a snap. McDonald will hand off to Fulmer. Fulmer hit and will fall forward for a gain of about 1.
Coulter Shumway on the tackle for Norwood.
So 2nd and 9 coming for Monticello. Again, 3:20 remaining in the first quarter. We are scoreless so far. Monticello looking to break that here in the red zone. 2nd and 9 for the Buckaroos. Here's a snap. McDonald now a handoff to Black on a little counter. Looked like a broken play almost, but that was definitely designed by Monticello.
Yeah. He lined up here on the right side and came across as the second option for JD. And 4-yard gain on that play. It'll make it 3rd down and 5.
Yep, so 3rd and 5 for Monticello.
2:57 remaining in the first quarter.
Here's a snap. McDonald rolling right. This looks like a designed run, and he's going to get down to the 5-yard line.
Brought down from behind by that backside defensive end, Josh Platt. 1-yard gain by JD. Here we got a big play right here. It's going to be 4th and 4 inside the 10-yard line.
Yeah, so again, Monticello's defense was able to stop Norwood. Last time they had a 4th down conversion attempt. Can Norwood's defense stop Monticello? Monticello, though, gets the hard count.
That's going to be, well, it's half the distance, so it may not be enough for a first down.
Wow. So it's still going to be
Fourth and shorter.
Yeah.
Hard counts worked for both teams so far tonight. Had a couple of.
And White Hats taking an official timeout to talk over the spot and make sure everyone's aware of the situation.
Yeah, it should be half the distance to the goal, and it looked like it was about on the 6-yard line.
Yeah, so
they need to get to the 2 to get a first down. Of course, they're just 3 yards from the end zone now. What's your call, David?
I think Monticello is going to go a power run here, and
they're going to call
a timeout is what they're going to do. So Coach Anderson will take a timeout. We'll take one as well. Again, we're scoreless here in the first quarter, 2:22 remaining in the quarter. Monticello in the red zone. We'll take a quick break and be right back.
Knowles Home Furnishings, Moab's locally owned, friendly hometown furniture store for over 60 years, is proud to support our local high schools. Featuring stylish and comfortable furniture, appliances, decor, lighting, floor and window coverings, and more. Knowles offers delivery and installation anywhere in the Red Rock 92 listening area. Come visit us on Main Street in Moab. Good luck to all our teams.
Welcome back to Monticello High School. Monticello Buckaroos 4-4 on the year, taking on the 5-1 Norwood Mavericks. A 4th down and 1 for Monticello within the 5-yard line there at about the 4. No, maybe 3 trying to get the 2.
Here we go. This is a big play.
Monticello
J.D. McDonald right behind center.
Yeah, I formation. They've got a receiver out wide. They'll hand it to the up back. Gavin Black is going to push the pile forward. And looks like that's going to be a maybe 2-yard gain. Monticello 1st and goal.
Wow, went for it on 4th and short, as you would in this situation, of course. But gutsy call. Nice call. Boy, I tell you what, if I had Tavin Black in my backfield, I'd give the ball to him for those 2 yards here. They're quick
They
snap.
rush to the snap, and then McDonald fumbles the snap and is going to have to just jump on the ball after getting covered by the Mavericks.
Looks like that may be a loss.
Yeah, I think JD didn't quite, again, it's they're trying to hurry to the line and kind of surprise Norwood. And the officials are talking over spot and possession. Monticello, it is 2nd down. And they're 2nd and goal at the 1-yard line.
So no change on that. Gain of 0, loss of 0, net 0.
Yeah, 2nd and goal from the 1-yard line. And now Monticello will spread them out.
2 receivers on each side. JD alone in the backfield. It's
a high snap, and he's going to have to chase it down. McDonald will throw it, and Rogers will try and catch it, and falls incomplete. He's got his toes on the sideline trying to catch that ball. It would have been a loss of 1, but anyways,
better than a loss of 20 that it could have been. I mean, nice scramble to pick it up, and had half of Norwood Valley bearing down on him, and is able to get that pass off. Almost caught by Carter Rogers, but getting the pass off was the key there.
Yep, to avoiding a sack and big loss.
So 3rd and goal here.
Monticello in that I formation. Here's a snap. They'll pitch it out to Fulmer, and he's going to lose the ball.
Fumble recovery.
And recovered by Norwood.
Number 10, Hemi O'Brien, picks up that fumble.
Wow, Monticello gets a 1st and goal at the 1. Fumbled snap. Wow. High snap, and then a fumbled pitch. And that'll turn it over to Norwood. They've got a long field in front of them, but got some excitement and some momentum behind them.
Yeah, Monticello had 5 plays at least inside the 5-yard line and was not able to punch the ball in and get that first score of the game.
So 1st and 10 for Norwood. And a movement, in the
offensive backfield will be a 5-yard pen. Well, it'll be a half a distance to the goal. 3-yard penalty against the Mavericks. First and 13.
First and 13, yeah, ball at, I think, about the 3-yard line. Here's a snap. Quarterback will just run it himself. Design run up that far side. J.D. McDonald
Hits him
is
late.
going to get called for a late hit. It was a hard hit right on the sideline, and then a flag thrown by another official signaling against Norwood after the play. So they're going to have to discuss this. And that's that's a big loss for Norwood if that's the case.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, that was, well, again, it's on that far side, so it's kind of hard to see, but the flag went up immediately, and J.D. hit the quarterback quite hard right on the line, and there must have been some words from Norwood. I don't know, that'll make it offsetting. We replay the down. All the men in stripes are figuring it out for us.
Yeah, so officials.
Personal foul against Monticello for that late hit.
And they're going to say offsetting when sportsman conduct.
No, they're going to mark off the 15 yards against.
Well, yeah. The officials are, we're seeing. We don't know what they're doing yet. They've kind of picked the ball up, moved it around a little bit. I wonder, maybe it looks like they moved. It might be an automatic first down and then offsetting.
That makes sense.
That looks like what they're doing here. So it's 1st and 10 at the 8-yard line for Norwood.
Wow. So a first down as a result of the penalty. 1st and 10 for Norwood, but they're still within their own 10-yard line.
1st and 10, Norwood with a strong set. And the quarterback will roll right looking to pass, throws a long ball downfield, and it's going to be way over the head of any receiver, so incomplete.
Steele Arnold was the intended receiver, but he was about 10 yards too close to the quarterback. Incomplete pass, make it 2nd and 10.
So 2nd and 10 for the Mavericks. Again, ball at the 8-yard line.
Rummel, the quarterback, completed 3 of his first 4 passes, but his last 3 have.
Here's a snap run from the halfback, and he'll gain some yardage, but not a lot. A pile of Buckaroos in there. Chandler Henderson, Cameron Carpenter amongst them.
A whole saloon full of Buckaroos.
So 3rd and 7 upcoming on a 3-yard gain.
Joseph Casillas is the runner there on a 3-yard gain.
Third and 7 coming for Norwood. Ball at the 10-yard line. And now looking to pass. And loading up. And incomplete.
Wow, that was an interesting. I'd like to see that play on paper. Number 10,
it's kind of a wheel
was
route.
Moving a little wheel route. He was defended there by Robert Morrison. Hemi O'Brien was the intended receiver. Anyway, falls incomplete. 4th and 7 is what we're facing here. Another incomplete pass attempt. Another punting situation here. Thomas Fulmer at midfield for the Buckaroos. The punt's up. Oh, almost blocked there by Atwood.
It's going to go out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
You know, I don't know if he touched that ball. Maybe he did, but he certainly altered the punt. I think it went off the side of his foot. So really nice play there by Mason Atwood. 25-yard line is where this drive will start for the Buckaroos. Nice defensive stand there for Monticello.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. McDonald sends Morrison in motion. He'll fake the handoff to him. Now he's looking to throw. He's got Zach Thane. Thane is going to be inside the 5-yard line.
All the way to the 2-yard line. Really nice pass. He had a lot of options, and he picked the option that included Zach Thane. 23-yard gain
for
first
number 24.
23 for 24.
And we'll see.
Probably going to be the last play of the first quarter. In fact, they won't get it off. This is going to be a 96-yard switch of fields. We've been in the north end. We'll go all the way to the south. You're listening to Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.live's
The Chris Black Agency is a proud supporter of Monticello High School sports. Chris has been with Farmers Insurance for more than 35 years and writes all lines of insurance, from autos to homes, life insurance, ATVs and boats, and business. Customer service is the agency motto, with offices in Monticello and Moab. Come by at 97 South Main in Monticello or call 435-587-2230. Let's go Bucks.
Empire Electric is excited to sponsor the student athletes of Monticello High School. We know sports help build athletes' character, and that carries over to the classroom. Empire Electric believes education opens opportunities, and we offer financial assistance to co-op members for higher education and vocational training. We also provide leadership growth opportunities for high school juniors through the Colorado Youth Tour and a leadership camp held in Steamboat Springs. Ask your counselor how to apply or check out eea.coop. Go Buckaroos!
All right, we're back in action here at Monticello High School, where the Monticello Buckaroos are at the 2-yard line of the Norwood Mavericks in scoring position. This is the sixth play they've been in scoring position this close, and it's pass out in the flat to Robert Morrison. He's brought down there. Really nice defensive play by Steele Arnold, and not any gain on that play. Nice throw, nice completion, just no gain of there. So second and goal from the 2.
Yeah, McDonald and the Buckaroos with a I formation. They got a receiver split out wide. They'll hand to Tavin Black, who will go into the end zone for 6. Tavin Black is just faster than about everyone else on the play, including McDonald. He took the ball from JD on the, I think that was going to be a triple option, and running fast past Norwood defenders, and
I think Tavin was in the end zone with the ball before JD realized he didn't have the ball.
Yeah, and Monticello set to go for 2 here.
They've got 5 players split all the way out to the left.
Yeah, that swing
Norwood
gate
trying
formation.
to figure out what they're going to do.
McDonald is the quarterback, Thomas Fulmer the snapper, and McDonald will roll, looking to pass. No, looking to run. He'll get in for 6, and he gets a penalty flag is thrown after the play. Norwood delivered a hard hit right at the line.
Arthur Connolly just really popped JD hard and knocked his own helmet off.
Yeah, I didn't see, I saw a hard football play there. I don't know that I saw a penalty, but unless it's against, maybe JD ripped his helmet off, but I didn't see that. Maybe some words
against Norwood. And with your helmet ripped off, the acoustics are different, so maybe the ref could hear something that he wouldn't have heard otherwise.
Yeah. Well,
they may decline that penalty.
I think maybe there's conversation. Yeah,
we'll
Coach
see what
Anderson
happens
is
here.
out there having a conversation, but conversation amongst the fans here at Monticello High School is, hey, we've got our first lead of the game. It's 8-0 Monticello over Norwood.
Second play of the second quarter. Monticello takes their first lead of the game. So Norwood, they've had a hiatus. They came back, won their first 5 in a row. Last week they ran into powerhouse Sanford and suffered their first loss of the season, but it's been a very successful early season for Norwood. Colorado starts a couple of weeks after Utah, so whereas this is the final regular season game for the Buckaroos, there's going to be more for Norwood coming up, so they'll have an opportunity to improve their record, and already a sterling 5-1 record.
Yep, so that, they've had quite a season and a return to varsity action. They were not playing varsity ball last year. But Monticello on the penalty, they're going to be kicking off from the Norwood 45, so a really short field. I wonder if Coach Anderson is thinking about an onside kick here. They've attempted some onside kicks in other situations, and 4 up backs for Norwood. I think they're ready for it. Nope, JD will just
all the way down the hill almost.
Say, hey, I got a leg, Coach.
Out of the end zone.
So a touchback for Norwood, and they'll start at the 20-yard line.
11:27 remaining in the first half. First lead of the game, 8-0 for the Buckaroos. This is the healthiest Monticello has been. I think they have all their key elements that are going to play this season out on the field and playing, and which is going to be critical as they start a playoff run here beginning in 2 weeks.
Yeah, 1st and 10 for Norwood. Quarterback under center. They'll pitch it to the halfback, goes up the far side. Mason Atwood there on the tackle for the Buckaroos.
That was really a nice tackle, nice pursuit, nice defensive play for the Buckaroo defense there to hold Arthur Connolly to 0 yards.
So second, looks like maybe half a yard, but that's just for the spot. So second down and essentially 10 for Norwood near the 20-yard line.
2nd and 10-ish.
Here's a snap and a run by the quarterback. Now he's into the open field. J.D. McDonald makes a shoelace tackle. It's just a 10-yard gain, but McDonald doesn't make that tackle, and it's going to be a lot more.
Yeah. You know, there was a lot of traffic there, and then he had a cutback and found himself in the open field. Really nice play there.
Yeah. Yep, nice running there from Bryson Rummel.
1st and goal at the 31-yard line.
1st and 10 for Norwood. Here's a snap, and they'll hand to a halfback who's going to get hit in the backfield. Robert Morrison's going to push him back.
Wow. Nice play there by Robert.
And it looks like actually forward momentum. It's a gain of 1. He swung him into the backfield.
Yeah, he ended up 5 yards back from where his forward momentum stopped. It stopped pretty abruptly, too.
Yeah, but a gain on 1st down for Norwood. 2nd down and 9 coming for the Mavericks. 9:50 remaining in the first half. It's an 8-0 lead for Monticello. Norwood looking to answer. They run a counter play, and Zach Thane in on the tackle, number 52, J.W. Nasland on the carry.
That's another thing about 8-man football is the numbering requirements aren't quite the same, so you'll have a number 52 carrying the ball.
Yeah. So 3rd and
a long 6
coming for Norwood. 9:15 to go in the first half. Rummel in the gun, sends a man in motion. Here's a snap, looking to pass. Pressure coming, and pass is tipped and still intercepted.
Wow.
J.D. McDonald got his hands on it. It was finally brought down
Zach Thane.
by Zach Thane. I think Zach Thane might have even been the first person to tip that. It was juggled in the air for several seconds, and Zach Thane has got great hands.
Yeah, that was really nice play. That was like a pinball machine out there.
I guess it was
an incomplete pass.
Oh, okay.
Man, I had it all written down in my records, and now I'm going to have to scratch them out and just call it an incomplete pass.
So 4th down and 6 for the Mavericks. Fulmer is back deep. He's going to run up, though, anticipating that Norwood's going to be going for it. And Monticello, I think, is going to be called for offsides.
Wow. That was an offsides that the defender had run 33 yards before he jumped offsides. That'll be that's
and
interesting.
I'm not sure if it was Thomas there. I think it was maybe
someone else.
Yeah, I don't want to name names, but
what we're here for. We're journalists.
I'm not sure.
There
Thomas
you go.
definitely came roaring up there. There might have been another player on the other side that maybe got offsides, but I'm not certain. But 4th and 1 is what we're certain of now. Norwood definitely going for it here in an I formation. The fullback is going to stumble forward, and he's going to be close to the line to gain.
Again.
Yeah, that's J.W. Nasland, and they will signal a 1st down.
Wow. 1st and 10. The 41-yard line of the Mavericks.
Yeah. Norwood keeps the drive alive on the 4th down conversion. First and 10. 3 receivers to this near side. And they'll run it up the middle. The quarterback is going to be tackled by Tavin Black. No, excuse me. That's 32.
That's Shumway.
Yeah, Landon Shumway.
9-yard gain there by the quarterback. Split these receivers out, and I think that he reads to see what the defense does, and his read was to run, and it was a good read because he got 9 yards.
Yeah, nice read there.
Right at midfield.
By Rummel. And we're 8 minutes remaining in the first half, an 8-0 lead for Monticello. Ball's, right at the 50-yard line. Rummel in the gun for the Mavericks. Sends a man in motion. Now looking to pass. Pressure coming out the backside and caught for a first down. J.D. McDonald makes the tackle at the 40.
Owen Dinsmore again. It's his 3rd reception of the night. Gets it down to the 39-yard line. Nice little play there.
And that, we thought an interception for the Buckaroos, and then we thought a punt, and then that offsides penalty. Norwood is now in Monticello territory. First and 10 at the 39. They'll take the handoff to the up man. The quarterback keeps it on a pitch, and he's going to go out of bounds after about a 12-yard gain.
Really nice run there. The Mavericks, another first down, their 3rd first down since that that little penalty.
Yep, Bryson Rummel on the nice run there. And, first down and 10 for Norwood. They're driving once again. They've been in Monticello territory before.
I'm impressed with this quarterback. He's a sophomore.
Yeah, having a good night tonight as Norwood has a great season. They hand it off to the halfback, and a bunch of Buckaroos meet him.
Tammy O'Brien, the carrier.
Zach Thane in on there. Robert Morrison as well.
They were the last ones off the pile, and there was a big pile too.
Yeah. So 2nd and 8 after the 2-yard gain for Norwood. Again, ball at the 26-yard line of the Buckaroos. Norwood driving.
8-man football can have a field that's 80 yards long. We had a game last night that we had one of those fields. This is a standard 100-yard field.
Here's a snap, and Rummel will take it up the right side, and McDonald is going to escort him out of bounds. He's not going to hit him after he steps out. And Rummel just moving the chains.
Yeah, that's just almost the same play that we just saw, just to the near side instead of to the far side. The outcome is the same. A run for a first down, 11-yard gain there, and the Mavericks are churning down the field here.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line. Here's the snap. Rummel will hand it off. And
big number 21, Joseph Casillas.
Gained 6, maybe 5 or 6 yards on that run. Zach Thane in on that tackle. So 2nd and 4 for Norwood.
Right at the 10-yard line.
Rummel in the gun. Here's a snap. He'll hand off up the middle.
Casillas lowers his head and bears his all the way
running
close to the end zone.
Penalty.
Tammy O'Brien. It looks like there may have been a face mask. I couldn't quite
They threw a penalty at a huge pile of Bucks and Mavericks, and then he kept running down inside right near the goal line.
So it was 2nd and 4.
And a holding call
against
Norwood. Penalty
10 yards from the point of infraction. That's going to hurt there. That'll move him back to about the 18-yard line.
So 2nd and 11 for the Mavericks. In the red zone, ball at about the 13-yard line. Here's a snap, and Rummel will keep it himself.
Tavin Black
blew that
way
out.
up. That was really a nice play there. There's going to be no gain. It's going to be 3rd and 11 or 3rd and 12. Nice play there by Tavin Black. Get in the backfield and bring down the quarterback before he gets any speed going, because we've seen he's got good speed and has had several carries on this possession alone.
3 receivers to this near side for Norwood. Quarterback all alone in the backfield, gets the snap, and now looking to pass. He will pass across the middle, and it's going to be caught.
That's good for a first down.
First down. Casillas with the catch, and a 1st and goal for the Mavericks. Ball's at the 3-yard line, so short field for Norwood, trying to even up the score here. It's an 8-0 lead in this first half for Monticello. Norwood trying to get their own set of points. Casillas pushes forward and is going to be stopped at the 1-yard line.
Boy, that was a nice run by Casillas, and he ran into a wall of black. That wall's going to get a little bigger, too, as Cameron Carpenter comes out.
Yeah, Carpenter checking in. That's definitely someone you want on a goal line defensive stand. But just 2nd and goal at the 1-yard line. Rummel under center, hands to the fullback, and he will dive forward in for 6. Norwood answers.
Hemi O'Brien, the 1-yard score, touchdown for the Mavericks on really an impressive 80-yard scoring drive there.
Yeah, Mavericks move the ball down the field, a couple 4th down conversion, a long 3rd down conversion, and they're
ate up a lot of time on the clock. That was a really nice answer to the Buckaroo score.
Here's the 2-point conversion. Rummel is alone, and now the Casillas will pitch it to Rummel. He'll throw it into the end zone. Nice, tricky play there from the Mavericks, and they'll convert the 2 points.
So we got a tie.
Yeah, it was quite the play. The Casillas was set in motion. He came up under center, pitched it to Rummel, who was in shotgun to be the quarterback. He rolled to the left, and then
Owen Dinsmore, the big tight end, caught that and brought it in. Wow, that's really an impressive drive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 running plays, 3 passing plays, helped by that offsides penalty. 80-yard drive, and tied the score and ran off more than 7 minutes on the clock.
Yeah, long sustained drive for Norwood, and now they'll kick away to the Buckaroos.
6 first downs on that drive. Boy, that's an impressive drive. Nice answer for the Mavericks after Monticello took the lead. Here we go, number 20, Keegan Tackett.
Short kick, and it's going to be fielded. And up this near sideline is Carter Rogers. Nice. About 7 yards.
Carter just feinted to the interior of the field and went right down the sideline and went out of bounds at the 42 is where he was brought down. But that was a nice return. Glad to see number 20 out there. Keegan Tackett was the kicker. He's listed as being 4 feet tall in the program. I think he's either grown a whole lot since they did the program, or there may be an error, a freshman. I always like to see the smaller freshmen playing. They really can get beat up in that first year of football and have a lot of respect for the undersized underclassmen.
1st and 10 for the Buckaroos. Here's the snap, and I think it's going to be a false start. Yep.
Yeah, 5-yard penalty against the Buckaroos.
So Monticello will back it up to the 37-yard line. 1st and 15 for Monticello. McDonald sends Morrison in motion. Now he's looking to pass. It's a screen to Tavin Black. Catches it. Black still on his feet out at the 50-yard line. No, 49-yard line. That's where they spot him. So big
7-yard gain on that completion from McDonald to Tavin Black.
Should be 2nd down.
They heard you.
Yeah, Whitecap changes it to 2nd down and 4.
Looking to offensive coordinator Josh Keyes to make the call.
Yep, Monticello will bring a heavier set 4 down lineman, Morrison also the up back. McDonald gets a snap and hands to Tavin Black. Goes off that right side, follows that strong side blocking. Nice pursuit from Norwood, though. Number 9 in on the tackle.
Arthur Connolly on that tackle.
As well as number 2 came crashing, and still Arnold came up from the safety position there to.
Tavin had a good start and looked like he was going to make some good positive yardage, and he was brought down. Another penalty against the Buckaroos.
Yeah, block in the back. So they'll replay the down. It's now 2nd and 10. For Monticello, ball at the 42-yard line where they started this drive. A couple plays, a couple penalties, 2nd down. McDonald with the snap rolling, finds Morrison, who can't bring the pass in. It's incomplete. Out route about 4 yards in front of McDonald.
Yeah, McDonald had a choice to make. Is he going to throw it, or is he going to use Robert as a downfield blocker? And he threw it and just couldn't quite complete it. 3rd and 10.
3rd and 10, 3:47 remaining in the first half. McDonald gets the snap, looking to pass. He'll fling it to Tavin Black in the flat, and that is incomplete. Going to make it 4th and 10 for Monticello. And Mavericks got a punt man back deep. Castillas is also back as an up back.
Looks like we've got the punt team in. In fact, JD's coming off the field.
Yeah, so McDonald will take a breather. Yeah, Robert Morrison has been in obvious punting situations. He's been the punter for the Buckaroos, but we haven't seen a lot of him, as McDonald's mostly been doing those short punts.
When he's on the field, you do see him because he's got these fluorescent orange, and it's
a high snap.
Down
he's
to
going
the
to be able to
15-yard line.
Pick it up, and now he's going to tuck it. Is he going to kick? Morrison is not, and he is still on his feet. And it goes out of bounds.
Loss of 7 on 4th down. Turn the ball over on downs.
So Norwood with an opportunity to take the lead in Monticello territory.
Yeah,
great field position for the Mavericks.
First half, I'm sorry, the 2nd quarter.
So 1st and 10 for Norwood. Ball at the 37-yard line.
You know, this early possessions were back and forth and field position, and finally
Here's
Monticello.
a snap and a counter run off the near side. J.D. McDonald hits the running back hard. Zach Thane had him held up, and then McDonald finished him off. Hemi O'Brien taking that.
The initial possessions were field position, back and forth, and it just got so Monticello was starting their possessions in excellent field possession and were able to punch it in. Norwood changed the narrative of the game with that time-consuming 80-yard drive that got them into the end zone and tied this game up. And there's going to be a timeout on the field by Norwood.
We'll take a timeout as well and be right back here on StreamUtah.live and Red Rock 92.
Blue Mountain Foods is Monticello's hometown grocer and a proud supporter of our schools and sports teams. Blue Mountain Foods offers a full-service meat department, fresh deli, bakery, curbside pickup, and more. Check BlueMTNFoods.com for weekly specials and online shopping. Blue Mountain Foods is open from 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday through Saturday at 64 West Center Street in Monticello.
Have you heard? San Juan Health has some exciting new features on their website. From a single account, you can view your entire family's medical bills, set up payment plans, fill out forms, and more. You can even pay a bill by responding to a text from the hospital or clinic. To find out more and create your own account today, visit sanjuanhealth.org and click Online Bill Pay. San Juan Health, chasing perfection since 1947.
2nd down and 8. And funky formation for the Mavericks. They'll look to pass, and they will below the play dead, a false start on Norwood.
Wow, procedure penalty there.
Yeah, it was really interesting formation. They had 2 linemen on the line and then 2 linemen in a 3 position stance, but they were offset in the running back position. So they had a heavy side on this near side, and they threw it right away to that
It kind of looked like a punting play you see sometime where the 2 blockers of the punter are up in front of him.
Yeah.
Went to the quarterback. He immediately passed it, but by then flags were flying, and there's a 5-yard penalty, and now we can only wonder what that play would have been. Second
and 14. Here's a snap, and the handoff to Castillo up the middle, and a quick stop. Chandler Henderson in on the tackle with Tavin Black.
Thomas Fulmer assisted on that too, so no gain on the play
as well. So yeah, a bunch of Buckaroos in there. Going to make it 3rd and 14. Clock running, 2.5 minutes remaining in this first half. And Mavericks with 3 linemen to the receivers to the near side. Now here's a snap. They're looking to pass, and they've got an open man. Number 1 is going to be hit hard, sandwiched by McDonald and Fulmer, but he's down in the 20-yard line.
Owen Tackett on that receiver, and boy, that was a missed coverage somewhere because he was absolutely wide open.
Yeah. Good pitch and catch. And first down for the Mavericks. Ball's at the 21-yard line. Under 2 minutes to go. I believe they've used 2 of their timeouts. So they don't have a lot of options to stop the clock, but 2 minutes is plenty of time at the 20-yard line. Here's the snap. Rummel looking to pass. He'll throw, and it's going to be dropped.
Wow. Runner was trying to figure out whether he should go left or he should go right, and the reality was he should have caught the ball first before he made that decision. Incomplete pass. Make it 2nd and 10.
Second
incomplete pass stops the clock, so
yeah, so 1:34 to go. 2nd and 10. And here's the snap. They'll pitch it. And up this near side, hard running, hard hitting. J.D. McDonald in on the tackle, along with
Zach Thane got the initial hit.
Robert Morrison there too. So a gain to make this 3rd down a bit more manageable. 3rd and 6 coming for Norwood, and they'll be going for it if they don't convert on 3rd down as well.
Empty in the backfield, the quarterback is.
Yeah, Bryson Rummel all by himself. And here's a snap, looks to pass. Got plenty of time. He'll float it up to the end zone, wide open.
Boy, that was
number 10, Hemi O'Brien.
2nd touchdown of the game for Hemi.
He had 15 yards before a Monticello defender was near him, and he just caught that high-flying ball right in the end zone for 6. Norwood takes the lead, 14-8.
Extra point pending. Boy, impressive offense for the Mavericks. They've got they run a variety of different plays. They integrate many players into the system, and they're going to go up here by 6, or will it be 8? We'll find out.
Send a man in motion.
Arthur Connolly is the...
And now they're looking to pass, and that one is going to be incomplete. Good coverage by Morrison.
I was wrong as Bryson Rummel, the quarterback who has incomplete pass. So 14-8 is our score, 53 seconds remaining in the first half. Norwood leads.
Yeah. It's been a great game thus far, Bill, and a 6-point lead for Norwood now. 53 seconds for Monticello's offense to work. I believe they still have 2 timeouts. It'll be interesting to see if the Buckaroos are aggressive trying to get downfield. That's normally what they do if they see an opening. But anyways, Norwood set to kick.
Jackson
Monticello to receive.
Bill Burns is set to kick here. He's 250 pounds. He's quite a bit bigger than our supposedly 4-foot kicker on the prior kickoff. It is off, and it is deep.
And it'll go out of bounds. So Monticello will have some good field position to start this next drive.
Buckaroos will start their drive on their 35-yard line.
1st and 10 for Monticello.
Norwood's lining up like they're going to kick it again, but looks like they will. They'll move it back 5 yards and kick again.
All right, so Monticello thinks they can get a good return. Tavin Black's had a kick return for a touchdown this year. So they'll Norwood will kick from the 35-yard line now. Another deep kick, and Tavin Black will let this one go out of bounds too.
Boy, that was an identical play. It looked just exactly like the prior kick. So this Norwood's kickoff team, in fact, they're making the wholesale substitution. Oh, it looks like
Monticello's going to just take the ball. At the 35. No, maybe the 40.
Maybe the 40 because of the 5-yard penalty. So Monticello will take the ball, 53 seconds. Yeah, Norwood, their kickoff team ran the length of the field twice, I think.
Yeah,
they were probably relieved to
not run again. 1st and 10 for the Buckaroos. McDonald alone in the backfield. He'll roll right, stop, and now he reverses field. J.D. McDonald, and he's still on his feet. J.D. now off the right side. McDonald is down to the 40-yard line. 20 yards.
20-yard gain by J.D., and I think he ran 45 yards to get
back
that
and
20.
forth.
Really nice play. He reversed course twice. Very good running there, following his blockers. 1st and 10.
McDonald now rolling, looking to pass, and he'll sling it to Thane, who'll reach out of bounds at the sideline, near the 30-yard line.
That was a great play for a number of reasons. Moves the flag again, but also got out of bounds and stopped the clock.
Yep. So 32 seconds remaining in the half. Monticello, 2-minute offense is looking potent.
Yes.
They're at the 29-yard line. Donald gets the snap, rolling right, stops. Now stutter steps come this near side. McDonald will go out of bounds and hit the dirt after going out of bounds. And comes up a little gingerly, but he's fine. He's coming back in the game. Gains 4 yards is all on that run. It was a big run, but not a lot of yards gained. 22 seconds remaining in the half. And McDonald and the Buckaroos at the 25-yard line. See if they can get 6 points. Or if Norwood's defense will hold up with 22 seconds remaining in the half. McDonald looking to pass. Now rolling. He'll load up, throw to the end zone, and it's caught in the back of the end zone. That's Tavin Black.
What a play. What a throw. I mean, his heels were on the back of the end zone. He was all alone just waiting for that ball, and he caught it and just got creamed by the defensive back there, but held on to the ball and touchdown.
It looked like more, that pass went so high in the air and so far, it kind of looked like he was trying to return a kick again. So we're all tied up. Monticello is set to kick an extra point.
There's a flag. It looks like the kick's good, but it's going to be a call against Norwood. But they whistled it dead. Well, I guess you whistle it dead when the kick's off anyway.
And I think they're changing their Monticello is that play was dead, so Monticello half the distance to the goal.
The camera up there is swiveling off the...
Okay, I'll come check that here in just a sec.
All right, 13 seconds left in the half. 14-14 is the score. Looks like they're going to set up to go for 2. That 1 point was good, but it was whistled dead because of an offside call.
So McDonald will get the snap. He'll roll to his right, looking to pass, now looking to get the end zone, and a good hard hit.
Boy, that was a nice defense there by Steele Arnold. I remember Steele Arnold playing basketball. Yeah, and but knocked JD out of bounds before he could get into the end zone. So 13 seconds remaining in the first half, and we're all tied up at 14.
Yeah, great first half, great game early, Bill, and we're all tied up. It's been a fun one, and Monticello set to kick to Norwood.
Wow. That was a wonderful response by Monticello. They had lost the lead, less than a minute left in the first half. They got the ball marked 60 yards on 4 plays to punch it into the end zone, and what a touchdown. Tavin caught that in the back of the end zone, 25-yard touchdown pass, so that's 40 yards in the air. He threw it from deep in the backfield, and so anyway, pretty incredible. Nice touchdown for the Buckaroos to tie this game up. It's going to be a very, very interesting second half.
Yeah, and 13 seconds are left in this half, Bill, too. We've seen some.
That does not mean that it's not going to be an interesting second half.
You're right.
It could be the incredible end of a first half. We'll see here.
McDonald's kick is going to go and knuckle out of bounds. So Monticello looks like we'll re-kick. And 13 seconds remaining in the half. Monticello kicking now from their own 35.
Didn't we just do this from the other side?
Yeah. We'll see who this
narrow
favors.
field changes the dynamics of kickoff in 8-man football because if you don't hit it right down the middle, it could eventually end up out of bounds.
McDonald hits this one down the middle. Wow, JD is going to watch that one. It's going to bounce into the end zone, and if it was just a yard shorter, Norwood would have maybe had to pick that ball up. But it was a nice.
Yeah, the last bounce bounced straight up in the air
and bounced back.
But it was in the end zone. So.
Yep. So, touchback, and Norwood will take over 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Those 13 seconds still remaining on the clock.
.13 seconds remaining. And multiple men thought in motion, but I guess they were just getting set. Now they'll throw. They've got an open man, and they'll get down to the 35-yard line.
Buckaroos way back in a prevent defense. Another completion there to the big tight end. It's going to be a 13-yard gain, 15-yard gain.
And Norwood will take a timeout. We'll keep it right here. Yeah, what a first half. 7 seconds to go, Bill. I think that's Norwood's final timeout of the half. I believe they've called 2 others. But 7 seconds to go. We'll see what the Mavericks draw
up with.
Yeah.
That was interesting. There were lots of people moving in lots of directions there in the preset, and ended up a nice pass. Again, Monticello was playing prevent defense, so their defenders were way back and came and hit the receiver and knocked him down after a 15-yard gain.
So
this is where you want to bend. You can bend an awful lot. You've got 65 yards to bend.
Yeah.
But you certainly don't want to break.
See what the Mavericks do here. Again, they had kind of a trick play type formation. Looks like they're not going to be using that here, though.
But alone in the backfield is the quarterback, so he's got receivers split to the far side.
Yeah, 3 to that far side. Looking to pass. Now pressure coming. Thane follows as the QB spy, and it is incomplete. Morrison in the coverage. McDonald with the hard hit. And that will end the first half. Incomplete pass. Wow, what a first half of football, Bill. 14 points for both teams. We're all tied up here at halftime.
14-14. It's been an awesome game. The second half's going to be fun. Last regular season game for Monticello. and halftime adjustments. It's going to be very interesting to see what happens here.
Yeah. Well, again, you're watching StreamUtah.live and listening to Red Rock 92.7. We'll take a break here from some sponsors and be back with halftime statistics in the second half here on Red Rock 92, StreamUtah.live. Again, it's 14-all, Monticello and Norwood here tonight.
Have you heard? San Juan Health has some exciting new features on their website. From a single account, you can view your entire family's medical bills, set up payment plans, fill out forms, and more. You can even pay a bill by responding to a text from the hospital or clinic. To find out more and create your own account today, visit sanjuanhealth.org and click Online Bill Pay. San Juan Health, chasing perfection since 1947.
Diamond Propane in Blanding, Utah is the only locally owned and operated propane dealer in San Juan County. Call Dennis today at 435-558-5635 to fill your tank while prices are low. Diamond Propane provides bulk or residential propane and sells or leases tanks. That number again is 435-558-5635. Diamond Propane is a proud sponsor of local high school sports.
Main Street Drug and Boutique in Monticello is an enthusiastic supporter of our local schools. Under new ownership, Main Street Drug still has the same friendly and professional staff to meet your every need. The boutique features lots of neat items: clothing, jewelry, candy, seasonal items, home decor, men's gifts, and toys. Stop in to 140 South Main Street, Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Main Street Drug and Boutique. Trusted care from people you know.
Hello, this is Dave's phone. Leave me a message at the beep.
Hey, Dad. I just drove past the park you took me to on my 10th birthday. Remember how we fell into the stream? I just wanted to let you know I was thinking about you. Call me back. Love you.
Reminding someone of their worth is suicide prevention. Learn more at liveonutah.org.
Save up to $30 a month on your internet with Emory Telecom. See if you qualify for the Affordable Connectivity Program and apply online right now at affordableconnectivity.gov. Emory Telecom knows reliable internet is more important than ever. Sign up now to save $30 a month. Visit emorytelecom.com or call 435-298-8023 today. Emory Telecom, your local advantage.
Life is a series of cherished moments, filled with milestones that define our journey, moments of love, joy, and shared experiences. Each moment contributes to our story. As each chapter unfolds, our experiences shape us, defining who we are. When it's time to celebrate a life, ensure your loved ones are remembered with the grace, dignity, and individuality they deserve. San Juan Mortuary, celebrating life, honoring memories, transcending tradition.
For the past 16 years, residential construction has been our focus at Lee Contracting. Specializing in remodels and additions, we can take your house from ground to finish. Enthusiastic supporters of high school sports. Give us a call at 435-459-1314.
Desert Rivers Credit Union is proud to team up with the communities in our corner of the state. A nationwide network of ATMs and branches, full line of mortgage products, local decision-making, low fees, and great rates for every credit score are just a few of the things we bring to the team. And to top it off, we are for people, not profit. Come by and meet our team at one of our 4 branch locations or visit desertriverscu.com. We love our communities and are proud to support our youth.
You don't have to be sidelined by sports injuries in San Juan County. Precision Rehab provides physical therapy in Monticello and Blanding, as well as Montezuma Creek and Monument Valley, where our therapists have helped athletes of all ages get back in the game since 1996. Precision Rehab is dedicated to restoring you and your loved ones to peak performance when pain and injury slow you down. We offer innovative, effective treatments that make a difference. Treatment is covered by most insurances, including Medicare.
San Juan Building Supply has offered a full range of building supplies to San Juan County for more than 32 years. From the start of your project to the finish, San Juan Building Supply has high-quality products for all your needs, and they can deliver. Drop by 1050 South Main Street in Blanding, call 678-2000, or visit sjvs.com. San Juan Building Supply, a proud sponsor of our local teams.
In 1957, Lyle and Clea Johnson founded Lyle Northern Electric. What began as a small business in their family home has grown into the prominent local company it is today, a third-generation owned and operated company. Lyle Northern Electric is honored to have served the people of San Juan County for the past 65 years and is a proud supporter of high school sports.
Compared to previous vocational classes, career and technical education courses now span nearly every industry, including automotive, welding, health science, business, digital arts, computer science, and more. CTE students learn valuable, real-world technical skills with a solid academic foundation while exploring career options or pursuing their passions. Did you know San Juan School District offers 19 CTE pathways for secondary students? To learn more, visit a CTE teacher or southeastutahcte.org.
Lee Collision Repair and Restoration is the place for top quality auto body and glass service in the Blanding area. They're now open and operating at their location on North Grayson Parkway. Stop by or give Jackson a call today at 435-485-0069. Lee Collision Repair and Restoration is a proud sponsor of local high school sports.
.com to see how they're energizing tomorrow.
Jones and DeMille is much more than civil engineering. We're shaping the landscape in the rural Intermountain West.
Working together to build relationships that go beyond the project. Shaping the quality of life.
Together.
We're Jones and DeMille Engineering, shaping the quality of life.
San Juan County Adult Education empowers students to gain the technical, business, or college skills necessary to enter the workforce. At San Juan County Adult Education, adult learners are given the opportunity to reach their personal, educational, and career goals. Students can earn a high school diploma, obtain a GED, increase their wage earning potential, and decrease barriers to self-reliance. To learn more, visit any USU Learning Center in San Juan County or email Gina Grover at jgrover@sjsd.org.
The San Juan Credit Union, providing exceptional financial products in southeastern Utah for over 60 years, is proud to support our local high schools. With branches in Blanding, Monticello, and Bluff, along with an ATM in Montezuma Creek, access to those products is easier than ever. The San Juan Credit Union offers checking and saving accounts, bill pay, a wide array of loans, and much more, all on a full-service website and mobile app. Plus, they're federally insured by the National Credit Union Association. The San Juan Credit Union. Your money, your future, your credit union.
Close your eyes and picture a dream you've always wanted to achieve. At Red Mesa Home Health, we believe in pursuing your passions and making those dreams a reality by challenging the status quo. We are challenging norms, blazing trails, and setting new industry standards, all to provide the highest level of care and support to those in need. If your dream is to get the help you need to maintain independence within your home, call us at 435-680-3648 or visit redmesahomehealth.com. Red Mesa Home Health, where we pursue dreams and defy conventional norms.
With a changing economy and advancing technology, it's time that marketing and selling of real estate in San Juan County catches up. Four Corners Homes and Property Management is changing the game. Every Four Corners Homes listing includes 3D mapping and virtual tours, professional photos, a digital and global 21st century footprint, and marketing exposure that makes it easy for buyers to find and identify what makes your listing unique. Marketing and exposure sells real estate, and if you want the best, you need Four Corners Homes on your team. Find us at fourcornershomes.net or call 801-404-0058.
All right, we're back at Monticello High School. It's halftime of this game. 14-14 is the score. Monticello and Norwood very evenly matched in the first half. It's been a fun first half too. Monticello got the first points on the board late. Well, in fact, it was the second play of the second quarter after a scoreless first quarter. It was a nice little 2-yard touchdown run, or was that the extra point? No, it was a 23-yard pass from J.D. McDonald to Zach Thane, and then a 2-point conversion by Tavin Black, and Monticello had an 8-0 lead. Norwood responded with an 80-yard drive that just ate up 7 minutes on the clock and really was a very impressive drive. They finally punched it in from 1 yard out. Hemi O'Brien got the touchdown, and then on the extra point there was a pass from Bryson Rummel to Owen Dinsmore, and it was a tie game. Monticello's offense kind of floundered there for a little while, a couple of penalties on the subsequent possession, and they turned the ball over on downs, giving a short field to Norwood, who punched it in. They started at the 37-yard line, 3 running plays and 3 passing plays, and once again, this was a 17-yard pass from Rummel to Hemi O'Brien. O'Brien gets his second touchdown of the night. The extra point was no good. 14-8 with less than a minute remaining in the first quarter. But then the Monticello offense just had a wonderful possession, marching the length of the field. There were 2 running plays and 2 passing plays. A really fun touchdown pass from J.D. McDonald to Tavin Black in the back of the end zone with just 13 seconds remaining to tie the score at 14, and that's where we are here at halftime in Monticello, this last regular season game for the Buckaroos. In statistics, Norwood has rushed for 105 yards and passed for 87 yards, so 192 yards total offense for the Mavericks. They had 6 players run the ball in the first half, a pretty impressive distribution of the ball to a large number of rushers. Hemi O'Brien had 4 carries for 6 yards, including a touchdown. The quarterback, Bryson Rummel, led all rushers with 77 yards on 8 carries. Steele Arnold has 5 yards on 2 carries. Joseph Casillas has 4 carries for 9 yards. Arthur Connolly has 5 yards on 2 carries. And big J.W. Naslin has 2 carries for 3 yards. So 105 yards on the ground for the Mavericks. Rummel has completed 9 of 17 passes for 87 yards. His favorite receiver with 6 receptions is big Owen Dinsmore with 53 yards. Joseph Casillas has 1 reception for 14 yards. And Owen Tackett has 1 reception for 20 yards. Anyway, 14 points for the Mavericks. For the Buckaroos, they had 85 yards on the ground and 66 yards in the air, so 151 yards total offense. So Norwood racked up about 45 more yards total offense. Buckaroos are led with 9 carries by Tavin Black for 35 yards. J.D. McDonald has 6 carries for 23 yards. Robert Morrison has 4 carries for 6 yards, and Thomas Fulmer has 21 yards on 3 carries. McDonald has completed 5 of 10 passes for 66 yards, with 2 of those receptions by Zach Thane, including a touchdown, total of 34 yards, and 2 receptions by Tavin Black, including a touchdown, totaling 32 yards. The other reception was by Morrison and for no yardage. So here at halftime, great game. There's 20 seconds left. They'll probably give 3 minutes for warm-ups, and we'll be back with you very soon here to see
Compared
the
to the
second half.
vocational schools of the past, today's career and technical education courses span nearly every industry, including health science, business, digital arts, and computer science. CTE students learn valuable, real-world technical skills with a solid academic foundation while exploring career options or pursuing their passions. Did you know San Juan School District offers 19 CTE pathways for secondary students? To learn more, talk to a school counselor or CTE teacher today.
Here at Utah Navajo Health System, our mission statement is we exist to improve your quality of life through comprehensive, self-empowered, culturally sensitive, and amazing customer service.
San Juan Credit Union. Your money, your future, your credit union. We have branches available in Blanding, Monticello, and Bluff. Come on down and see us.
With a changing economy and
Knowles Home. Looking to buy, sell, or refinance your home or property? Ask for the professionals at Anderson Oliver Title Insurance Agency. Anderson Oliver Title has provided title insurance and real estate closing services in San Juan and Grand Counties for 25 years. Anderson Oliver Title isn't just another out-of-town company. It's the only locally owned and operated title company in southeastern Utah. The owners and employees at Anderson Oliver Title are excited to support our communities and are proud to support high school athletics and activities.
Knowles Home Furnishings, Moab's locally owned, friendly hometown furniture store for over 60 years, is proud to support our local high schools. Featuring stylish and comfortable furniture, appliances, decor, lighting, floor and window coverings, and more. Knowles offers delivery and installation anywhere in the Red Rock 92 listening area. Come visit us on Main Street in Moab. Good luck to all our teams.
The Chris Black Agency is a proud supporter of Monticello High School sports. Chris has been with Farmers Insurance for more than 35 years and writes all lines of insurance, from autos to homes, life insurance, ATVs and boats, and business. Customer service is the agency motto, with offices in Monticello and Moab. Come by at 97 South Main in Monticello or call 435-587-2230. Let's go Bucks.
Knowles Home Furnishings.
Empire Electric is excited to sponsor the student athletes of Monticello High School. We know sports help build athletes' character, and that carries over to the classroom. Empire Electric believes education opens opportunities, and we offer financial assistance to co-op members for higher education and vocational training. We also provide leadership growth opportunities for high school juniors through the Colorado Youth Tour and a leadership camp held in Steamboat Springs. Ask your counselor how to apply or check out eea.coop. Go Buckaroos!
Welcome back to Friday Night Lights here on Red Rock 92, StreamUtah.live. Monticello set to receive the opening kick of the second half, and we are ready for second half action. 12 minutes on the clock to start this third quarter. 14 points Norwood, 14 points Monticello. You know, we had a very close game last night between the Battle of the Drum between Monument Valley and Whitehorse, and second half adjustments were all Whitehorse. Tavin Black gets the catch and up the middle. Good running from Tavin down to the 33-yard line. Looks like the 38-yard line there. Oh, yeah, sorry. Excuse me. 25-yard return by Tavin gives Monticello a pretty good field position. Yes, it does. Tavin's got both touchdowns on the game, Bill. I noticed you did a great job with stats, but Zach Thane had that big pass that he caught right near the goal line.
That's right.
I know you were debating with yourself which way it was, but I had to think about it too. Anyways, 1st and 10 for Monticello. Tavin Black, 2 touchdowns, and now 2 ball touches in this second half. He gets a 6-yard gain on the run up the middle on first down. Tavin got a rest at halftime, and they're putting him back to work here in the second half. Yes, they are. McDonald, again, it's a strong formation with Carter Rogers split out wide. Here's a snap. McDonald will hand to Black, and Black running hard up the middle. It's got enough for a first down. 7-yard gain by Tavin. First down for the Buckaroos.
Yeah, Black is running hard, and Monticello trying to run downhill here in the second half.
Thomas Fulmer comes in to give Tavin a break. 3 big carries here the first minute of the second half.
Yeah, and Monticello now in Norwood territory, just barely at the 49-yard line. McDonald in the gun. Here's the snap. Hands to Fulmer. Up the middle. Fulmer gets picked up and keeps hopping on one leg. Good single leg takedown by J.W. Naslin.
Yeah, I think he was the guy that looked like a steer wrestler in the first half. And
yeah, now he looks like a collegiate wrestler, folk style wrestler in the second half. Second down and 7 for Monticello. Here's the snap. McDonald to Fulmer. Fulmer up this near sideline. He's inside the 40.
That's going to be very, very close. In fact, I think that's going to be a first and 10. Yeah, it's going to move
Monticello,
to 6.
Monticello at the 38-yard line. So Buckaroos, again, halftime adjustments so far. Monticello is, hey, let's run the ball down the field. And you got to wonder if and when a shot is coming downfield by the Buckaroos. Hard count, and Norwood stays disciplined. McDonald will adjust the play at the line. Here's the snap, and it's high, and Fulmer will have to jump on it to prevent a turnover.
Looks like it's going to be a 4-yard loss there.
Yeah, and in the backfield, I think it's Colton Kepley. I'm not sure. I thought it was 37, but I'm not seeing a 37 on our roster. But Norwood was closing in there. So a loss of 5, 2nd and 15. Here's the snap, and again, mishandled snap. McDonald picks it up, though, and he'll just run it himself up this near sideline. Gets the yards lost on first down and a few extra. Down to the 37.
6-yard gain on the play will make it 3rd and 8, or 3rd
and 9.
Long 8.
Yep, so Monticello's been running downhill in early downs, but now facing a 3rd and long, 2 receivers to the far side, 1 on the near side. And here's the snap. McDonald will throw it out to Robert Morrison. He'll jump up to catch it on the screen pass, and he picks up the first down, but a penalty flag is going to be thrown, and I think that's going to be a penalty against Monticello's receiver out there. Yeah, holding on Monticello. 10-yard spot foul. Or blocking the back maybe. So anyways, it's going to be make it a 3rd and 12 now for Monticello. So essentially a 3-yard loss, no down loss though.
Third and 12.
And Monticello now in that tight formation, 3 receivers on this near side. McDonald rolling, and he'll fling it to Morrison. Morrison with a head of steam, tiptoes down the sideline, and is going to go out of bounds.
Stepped out of bounds about the 24-yard line, but that's going to be enough for a first down. Boy, that was a nice step. I guess it was out of bounds, but boy, he just a burst of speed down there, and he was all alone. But,
yeah, and if he could have kept walking that tightrope, he looked like he was going to have a big gain there, but enough for a first down on a 3rd and 13. Monticello now knocking on the red zone. 1st and 10. McDonald gets the snap, rolls right, stops, looking to throw. Now he'll run it. McDonald up the far sideline, keeps moving, and McDonald is going to pick up the first down, and down inside the 10-yard line. So a 1st and goal coming for Monticello.
15-yard run there by J.D. Gives another first down for the Buckaroos and puts them right where they want to be in scoring position. He really shows good patience there, waiting for the play to develop, waiting for the defense to commit, and then he commits. And then really nice spin move to get a few more yards.
He's really helped out by his offensive line, giving him enough time too.
Yeah.
Thomas Fulmer on the sweep up the right side. He's going to be down right
Very
near
close.
the goal line, just short. Yeah, Chandler Henderson as well as Mason Atwood out there. believe Tyson Wheeler is also the starting offensive guard for the Buckaroos. Yeah, they gave JD a lot of time, and then this drive they've been getting downfield, and Tavin and Thomas have been able to pick up yardage in the run game. So 2nd and goal at the 1-yard line. McDonald under center. Here's a snap. Hands to Fulmer, who is in for 6.
1-yard touchdown run by Thomas Fulmer. Monticello makes a statement in this opening possession of the second half, driving the length of the field. 62-yard touchdown drive, mostly on the ground, but a couple of key passes kept drives alive, and they get those points.
So the Buckaroos, they're in the huddle, so I don't think they're going to kick. No, they'll be going for 2 here. McDonald alone in the backfield, and he'll roll right. Now rolls left, trying to buy some time. JD spins around, and he's got a man. Nope, man's covered now. McDonald now is trying to get the corner.
And he got it.
And yeah, he did. Wow.
Boy, you know, that's remarkable defense or offensive line discipline on there to not go downfield.
Yeah.
And to have a play that takes that long and there's not a hold. That's a testament to good offensive linemen and JD keeping that play alive for a long time.
Yeah, McDonald.
Wow.
Gets the yardage needed for the 2-point conversion. 22-14 lead for the Buckaroos. We'll take a moment and thank some of our sponsors, readout sponsors tonight, including the Furniture Gallery in Blanding, Dependable Auto Repair, That's a Pizza and Creative Floors, Southwest Utah 7-Eleven stores, Burton Orthodontics, Pick-a-Stitch Embroidery and Apparel, Colleen K's, Innovation Medical Group, Canyonlands Tire, Bradford Tire, Flights Gymnastics, Napa Motor Parts, Four Corners Electric, Primary Residential Mortgage. Thank you to our many sponsors making all these broadcasts possible, and it's been quite a season, and we're getting ready for the conclusion, Bill.
Yeah,
postseason ball.
We've traveled over 5,000 miles so far this season. We still have lots of playoff games to go, we hope.
Yeah, we've driven 5,000 miles, and we'd drive 5,000 more.
And write a song about it.
Yeah. That boot looks like it was from Carter Rogers, maybe. It's a little short to the 25-yard line, and a return near the 40.
Number 34 there on the return, that's Cole Bray.
Landon Shumway making the tackle for the Buckaroos.
Pretty good field position on out to the 39-yard line, where Norwood will take over, 1st and 10. See how they respond.
Yeah, and it's been a while since we've seen Norwood's offense. I guess we saw them, for 2 plays to end the half, but they looked really potent their last 2 drives, bearing that one with just 19 seconds left in the half. Now a run on 1st down, and good open field tackle by Chandler Henderson.
Carried by number 10, Hemi O'Brien.
Yeah, Hemi O'Brien picking up 2 yards there on 1st down. So 2nd and 8 coming for the Mavericks. 7:15 remaining in the quarter.
Atwood Carpenter.
Here's a snap, and it's a quarterback option. He's going to pitch it out, and Carter Rogers will escort the runner out of bounds after a pickup of about 4 or 5 yards there.
Yeah, that looks like it's going to be a 4-yard gain by Joseph Casillas. 3rd and 4. The 46-yard line of the Mavericks.
Be interesting. We'll see 3rd and 4 coming up, and Norwood again 3. And we got a jump.
And that's going to be 5 yards against
Norwood. The running back moved, but the near side line judge signaled Monticello offside. So
he was starting to signal it, then he reached down and picked up his flag. They're figuring out what they're going to do here.
Yep, so conversation with the officials. It's a big penalty, too.
Yeah.
3rd and 4. It's a first down for Norwood, or it's...
You blow a whistle and stop the play, there's got to be a penalty. It's going to be against Norwood.
Yeah. That's
Boy,
a big play.
That's a tough one for Norwood, trying to draw Monticello off sides, and they jump off sides, or movement in the backfield.
Yep, so 3rd and 9 coming. And Russell all alone in the back, or Rummel, excuse me, rather, all alone in the backfield, looking to pass, and it's going to be broken up.
And it's
going to be
a defensive pass interference, I think.
Yeah, 2 flags thrown on
10
Morrison or
receivers, Hemi O'Brien.
McDonald. So penalty. And it'll be they'll mark off, I think it's 15 yards.
Yeah, he's going to go 15.
So first and 10 for Norwood.
In Norwood's big length of the field drive in the first half, they were helped by a timely penalty against Monticello and to keep a drive alive, and may have happened here too. 1st and 10.
Here's a snap. Rummel will roll off the right side and tackle in the backfield by Chandler Henderson, who signals to the crowd,
hey, I did something awfully cool. You need to cheer for me. Chandler is someone who changed positions here as the season started, and has been an anchor. He's a skinny anchor, but he's an anchor there on the defensive line and as center on the offensive line. Has really come in and filled a hole that the Buckaroos needed, and he's done a great job.
So after the loss, 2nd down and 13 for Norwood. Castillo in motion. Rummel gets the snap. Throwing now a screen pass, and met in the backfield is the receiver.
That's Owen Dinsmore getting his 7th catch of the night, but
Chandler Henderson in on the tackle again.
No yardage on that play.
So, 3rd down
13
for Norwood.
Tight offensive formation for the Mavericks.
Here's a snap. Rummel to the up back.
I think that's Casillas.
And he gets about 4 yards.
Hemi O'Brien.
So they pick up 4 on 3rd and 13. Going to make it a 4th and 9. And there's some substitutions by Norwood. I don't think Monticello, though, is biting. They're assuming that it's going to be a...
Rummel is back 10 yards.
Yeah, they're going to let this punt go over their head. And it's going to bounce
out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
Right at the 18-yard line.
Yeah. So 1st and 10 for Monticello. Coming up at the 18-yard line.
That interference penalty, pass interference penalty helped Norwood get a first down on that possession, but that was the only first down, so they were unable to get unhitched offensively. And Monticello, who just drove the length of the field to start the second half, they're not as in good a field position now as they were to start the second half, but they are ready to roll here.
First down, McDonald will run it himself up the middle. He's hit hard, but gains about 5 yards on first down.
Number 52, J.W. Naslund in on the tackle. It's going to be a gain of 6 for McDonald. Make it 2nd and 4. Having some audio challenges here.
The 2nd and 4 for McDonald. Sends Morrison in motion. Now fakes the handoff. Now he's throwing to,
Zach Bain was the intended receiver and just went off his fingertips.
Going to make third down for Monticello.
All right, so here we go, 3rd and 4. It's going to be play. The offense wants to keep this drive alive, get better, just flip the field if possible if you get a first down or two. But J.D. McDonald, there's going to be timeout out on the field. So 4:08 remaining in the 3rd quarter. I don't know why the clock is running, but the clock is running during a timeout.
Utah State University Blanding lets you have it all. You can earn a highly regarded degree to work in a rewarding career, all without leaving the Four Corners. Plus, we have some of the lowest tuition in the state and multiple scholarships to help you pay for your education. Explore programs in health professions, social work, nursing, criminal justice, and so much more. Join us for events and learn more about our resources at blanding.usu.edu.
We're back. 3rd and 4 for the Buckaroos. McDonald gets the snap, rolling right. And he's going to jump and pass it downfield. And it'll fall incomplete. Morrison coming back to it, unable to catch it.
Incomplete pass will make it 4th and 4. In this situation, I think this is a punting situation, but 8-man football, you never know for sure. JD has been one of the leading punters in the nation in the early weeks of the season. Helps, of course, if you don't have a deep man. And a lot of the teams don't put a deep man back for the punt because if you have a deep man, then it gives an advantage to the offense to try to get a fourth, try to go for it.
McDonald with the hard count. Now adjusting. And the deep man is coming back. And McDonald is looking to pass. He's got a lane. And he is going to get the first down at the 40-yard line. Go out at the 45. McDonald moves the chains for the Buckaroos.
20-yard run on 4th and 4 for J.D. McDonald to give the Buckaroos the first down. Well, that's a big play. That's a big play. And as we saw, the deep man started to come in because I think he realized they were going to go for it. JD's pretty effective on 4th down, running the ball or throwing the ball.
And on 1st down, they'll hand to Tavin Black, and a host of Mavericks are in on the tackle. Number 2 and number 10 still Arnold, Hemi O'Brien.
No gain on the play.
They'll bring up 2nd down and 10 for the Buckaroos.
Second down and 10 for Monticello. Ball at the 46-yard line. McDonald gets the snap. No, it's on the ground.
Well, it hit Tavin on it, and well, they're still scrambling for it. Looks like JD may have come down with it. That's going to be a loss of 3. Little miscommunication there.
They'll bring up 3rd down and 14 for Monticello.
Loss of 4, it'll be 3rd and 14.
So Monticello picks up the big 4th down conversion, and then they move backwards in the 2 plays since. 3rd and 14 coming for Monticello.
Single back in backfield, Tavin Black behind J.D. McDonald.
Rogers on this near side. McDonald looking that way. He's throwing that way to Carter Rogers. Oh, just out of his fingertips. And incomplete. It's going to be 4th down and 14.
4th and 14. We just faced this situation. It was 4th and 4, so
yeah, I think
different strategically. But,
yeah, I assume Monticello is going to flip the field here. but Norwood thinks they're going for it.
No one back.
Yeah, so Monticello's J.D. McDonald should be able to kick this one clear if he does indeed kick it and doesn't go for it here. Oh, and it's a high snap. McDonald is going to have to track it down. And this one is a line drive punt. And going to be downed by Zach Thane. 46.
Of the Mavericks. That was remarkable to get that punt off.
Yeah.
He had two people just about to crunch him, and he was able to kick that ball between them.
Yeah.
A really low trajectory punt, but that
14-yard
potentially a disastrous play right there.
Yeah.
And they got it off, and should feel pretty good about turning the ball back to the Mavericks at the 46-yard line rather than in their own territory.
So 1st and 10 for the Mavericks, and an opportunity for them to tie the game near midfield. Ball at the 46-yard line. Rummel gets it, hands off to Castillas, and he's hit after a gain.
Zach Thane, Mason Atwood, Henderson in on the tackle, and Morrison. 5-yard gain.
4-yard gain on the play. Bringing second down and 6.
2nd and 6 for the Mavericks. Nice job moving it forward, and a good chunk on 1st down for Norwood. Ball there right at midfield. 22-14 lead for Monticello. High snap brought down, and now going to be thrown down for a loss. Monticello, Mason Atwood.
J.W. Maston on the carry for Norwood, and boy, he ran right into Mason. He was able to spin out of the way, but it just sent it back in the wrong direction.
Yes.
That's a 7-yard loss.
So 3rd and 13 for Norwood. So they break the huddle. Got 3 receivers on this near side for Rummel to throw to.
Oh,
high snap, grabs it, now loads up, throws downfield, and Zach Thane and Hemi O'Brien battling for that ball. It's going to be incomplete though.
Zach had position inside, and he looked at the ball and thought, well, Hemi's not going to catch that. Maybe I can get the interception. But anyway, it falls incomplete. 4th and 13.
And Norwood set to punt. Thomas Fulmer back to receive for the Buckaroos. Now it's a pass, it's a fake, and he's going to throw, and it's going to be intercepted by Zach Thane. Thane now up the near sideline, and he'll be tackled at the 37-yard line. Zach Thane didn't get the interception on 3rd down, so he grabbed it on 4th.
It was intercepted by Zach Thane. That offensive flag on the play. That's probably after the play.
Yeah.
It's going to be against Norwood.
An eligible man down the field was a penalty.
Oh, that makes sense too. They didn't know we. Yeah, there were lots of linemen downfield.
Yep. So the interception sets up Monticello in Norwood territory. 41 seconds remaining. Final. I just got the. Oh, looks like our audio is back. Sorry about that. Cut out for a minute there, but Monticello.
It's a minute during a quarter break, so it's okay.
Yeah, a minute to catch your breath in a great one-score game here in Monticello. The Buckaroos with the 8-point lead on the Norwood Mavericks.
Third and 2.
McDonald's snap is way high, and he's going to have to track it down at the 50-yard line. Now he's looking to throw a pass, and he's reversing field. Wow, JD looked like he was going to get brought down there, and he's going to lose yardage, but it's going to be a loss of 7 instead of a loss of 27.
That was one of the longest passes of the game. That snap. Yeah, up over JD's head. But, anyway, so we've got 4th and 10 at the 37.5-yard line. Morrison is out visiting with the coach. They determine what they're going to do.
Yeah, and I think, in Norwood's side of the field, they're probably planning to go for it here. But, I don't know. 10 yards out. We'll see what the Buckaroos draw up here on 4th down. 4th and 10 for Monticello. Hard count. Now the snap, and McDonald again, it gets away. Now he's got it though, and he's got time to throw at the 50-yard line. Now he's going to be chased down. Nope, he's going to fling this one to Tavin Black. It'll fall incomplete. And McDonald is down on the turf. Looks like more exhaustion than any sort of injury.
Wow, he's been chased a lot, and he threw that ball 20 yards behind the line of scrimmage. So he needed a 30-yard pass just to get to the first down territory.
Yeah, so
that's a lot of scrambling over the last 2 plays for JD.
Yes, it is.
Turn the ball over to Norwood. Bryson Rummel, whatever he read it well because he was off to the races.
Yeah, and again, sorry, we're having some audio trouble. Yeah, so again, 1st down for Norwood on the run up the middle by Rummel. And 1st and 10 for the Mavericks. Here's a snap, and Rummel will run the option. He'll pitch it outside to Hemi O'Brien, who gets some positive yardage. Chandler Henderson, Thomas Fulmer in on the tackle. All right, so 2nd and 6 coming for the Mavericks. Ball just past midfield. Looking to pass, and they will swing a pass out to Hemi O'Brien, and he's got a ton of room down the sideline. Can he make a man miss? He is down he's down inside the 20 on the big gain.
18-yard line.
Yeah, great gain there by Hemi O'Brien, open field running. And Mavericks in the red zone. Opportunity to even the score.
We saw that play, a similar play earlier in the first half, in wide open, Hemi O'Brien.
And actually, it looks like there's a penalty on the flag, so that on the play. So that is a huge loss for the Mavericks.
Still going to be a first down.
First down.
So a 15-yard penalty after the play, apparently.
So not as huge as anticipated. First and 10 at the 35. First and 10 at the 35. Rummel under center. Gets the snap, pitches to Castillo, cuts it upside, and good gang tackling by the Buckaroos. Tavin Black in at the bottom of the tap pile.
3-yard gain by Casillas.
All right. Now a second down and 7. Rummel will hand it off, and a hold thrown, flag thrown on the play as number 21 gets the gain there. That's Casillas.
Carter Rogers on the tackle.
And Robert Morrison got tugged, and so that's going to go the other way. To repeat, second down for Norwood. Second down and 15 for Norwood. Here's the snap, and rolling right is quarterback, and he'll tuck it up himself and gain 2 yards is all on the run. Good coverage there by
Zach Thane. Kept him honest and ran him out of bounds. Kept that loss, that gain to him.
3rd and 13 for the Mavericks. Third and 13. Rummel gets the snap, looking to pass, pressure coming, and he's going to be hit as he throws. He does get it away, but it's a loss as number 0 gets tackled there by Mason Atwood to bring up a 4th and long.
8th reception of the game for Owen Dinsmore, but that certainly didn't help him out there.
Yep, no, not what they needed there on 4th down, and they will punt away this time, and it's gonna oh wow, it's gonna go out at like the 1-yard line. Great punt for Norwood. So Monticello will take over 1st and 10.
Bryson Rummel on that punt that boy, talk about flipping the field. That makes it a 99-yard distance to the end zone for the Buckaroo offense, but it was a nice stop. Great punt.
So 1st and 10 for Monticello at the 1-yard line, and they'll go in their power set. McDonald under center, gets the snap, hands to Black, goes up the middle. Black maybe gets a yard, no yardage.
No gain on the play. We'll bring up second down and 10 for the Buckaroos.
So 2nd down and 10 for the Buckaroos. McDonald under center, gets a snap, pitches to Morrison. Morrison up the far side, and he's going to have the 1st down for the Buckaroos.
Good play, Buckaroo, 1st down.
As Morrison goes out of bounds. Oh yeah, looks like a flag maybe instead on Monticello.
penalty on the play.
Hold, so half distance to the goal. And Monticello will take over second down at the 4-yard line. They're trying to reach the 11 to move the sticks. Comes Monticello offense. McDonald under center. Gets the snap and pitches to Morrison. That same play off the far sideline. Morrison's going to be close to the line needed. Nope, he's going to step out a little bit early. So a 3rd and 2 coming for Monticello.
3rd down and 2 for Monticello.
Big play for both these teams.
Less than 6.5 minutes remaining in the 4th quarter. This is a big conversion if Monticello can get this.
So
drive alive.
I formation, McDonald under center, hands to Morrison up the middle, and he's still going, pinballing down to the 18, 19-yard line.
Good break. Buckaroo first
Monticello
down.
will move the chains.
Needed 2, got 7. Really nice play there.
Yeah, 6 minutes, and Monticello maybe using that, what they call a 4-minute offense, where you're trying to just burn clock as much as you can. 1st and 10. McDonald fumbles the snap, picks it up himself, and will run for no gain on the first carry. And that's, I wonder too, Monticello, wants to burn clock. They've had a couple of high snaps. I think it's wise that they're going to that quarterback center exchange right at the snap.
Nice play by Arthur Connolly for Norwood. He's a defensive end, and he was very aware of what was going on. He was able to come back and get that tackle.
2nd down and 9 for the Buckaroos. McDonald now back in the gun. Here's the snap. Hands to Fulmer off the left side. Fulmer cuts upfield and gains some positive yardage on 2nd down. Was that about 6-yard gain for Fulmer.
Another critical 3rd down situation here for Monticello.
And Norwood. And Monticello gets Norwood to jump. McDonald with the hard count.
Offsides on the defense.
And the Buckaroos will get a 1st down the easy way. Not a penalty. 4:39 remaining, and again, Monticello with the 8-point lead can really afford to bleed the clock as much as they can. Even if you give Norwood the ball back, they've got to go down and score 2 points to tie the game. Yeah, so Monticello content to run the ball here. 1st and 10. McDonald now looking to pass. Deep pass downfield, and it's going to be intercepted by Norwood.
Pass is intercepted by the Mavericks.
Number 3, Jackson Dinsmore. That's the first time we've called his name. That's a great interception. Turn the ball back to Norwood at the 40-yard line.
Yeah, with 4:13 remaining in the game. So 1st and 10 coming for Norwood. They need 60 yards to tie the game. The Mavericks 5-1. They've gotten it done almost every time they've stepped out on the field, including in some close games. Looking to pass is Rummel across, and man, I thought he was going to catch that. Great defense by J.D. McDonald to break up that pass.
Jacksonville Burns is the intended receiver. It looks like he had it. He got up and pulled it down, but immediately was hit from behind by the defender and knocked it incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Yeah, great play by J.D. McDonald. 2nd and 10 now at the 40-yard line. Rummel gets the snap, hands off to Hemi O'Brien off the far side, and the fumble is recovered by Monticello. Thomas Fulmer forcing the fumble. J.D. McDonald grabbing the ball for the Buckaroos. They haven't moved the chains yet. I guess maybe maybe they're saying he was down.
It'll be third down for the Mavericks.
Yeah, so I guess he was down before the ball came out. So a break there for Norwood.
Boy, a nice defensive play there by the Buckaroos. A good run, a 4-yard gain there by O'Brien.
Yep, so 3rd and 6 for Norwood. 3.5 minutes remaining. I'll send a man in motion. Here's the snap, a wheel route for that man in motion. Now he'll cut back, and it's intercepted. Another catch by Zach Thane. Another interception for Thane. And he'll give Monticello the ball in Norwood territory. Thane with a nose for the ball.
Yeah, he's had a great game too, offensively and defensively.
Yep. Love to see it. If you're a Monticello fan. If you're a Norwood fan, you still have your 3 timeouts remaining. With 3 minutes remaining, if they can get a stop here, Mavericks still have some life. But man, what a entertaining, low-scoring game. 22-14 lead for Monticello. 3 minutes remaining in the game. Here's the snap. McDonald hands to Tavin Black. Goes up the middle and picks up about 4 or 5 yards.
4-yard gain on the play.
So 2nd and 6 coming for Monticello. And again, Monticello looking to use up as much time as they can with an 8-point lead late in the game. Monticello 4-4, trying to get over 500 to end the regular season. Here's the snap. McDonald will hand to Black. Black up the left side. 2 hands on the ball. As Black knows he can't afford to cough up a fumble. And a 3rd and short coming. Norwood wisely uses a timeout here. Big play for both teams.
2:28.
Well, what do you think, Bill?
Wow, it's going to come down to it. If the Buckaroos can convert a 1st down or 2, this game could be over. Mavericks are doing their best to stop that from happening. This is high school football at its best. This is good stuff. Thursday Night Lights, I like it.
Yeah, it's been great. Again, I've had 2 games on the radio station, back-to-back nights. Always fun. Yesterday we were in Montezuma Creek where the White Horse Raiders beat the Monument Valley Cougars 50-12, but it was 14-12 at halftime. It was an entertaining game. And now we've got another one. Again, a couple of teams in our listening area. Norwood Mavericks 5-1, Monticello 4-4 are their records. Trying to notch another win as Monticello's regular season will come to an end.
Yeah, on a senior night here in Monticello, the last regular season home game. 10 seniors on this squad, and they want to go out with a win. Norwood wants to improve to 6-1, so we'll see what happens in the next 2 minutes and 28 seconds.
3rd and 4 for the Buckaroos. Monticello in the shotgun. McDonald will get the snap, run it himself, keeps his legs churning, and is going to get down inside the 30. It's going to be so close to the line to gain. It'll be interesting. They are going to signal. It is a 1st down. McDonald moves the chains. 2:20 remaining in the game. Clock running. Norwood with 2 timeouts, I believe, still. Unless they burned one early in the 3rd quarter, I don't recall. But
we're going to let them run off the full allotment this time.
Yep, Monticello.
Attention turns to the back judge, J.J. Squires, who runs the clock.
Thane and Rogers split out wide. McDonald with 2 backs with him in the backfield. High snap, and he'll roll on a design run. On the far side, McDonald still on his feet, picks up the first down. And the Buckaroos down to the 13-yard line. 17-yard carry by JD there to get a first down, keep the clock moving, 1:37. That'll be interesting, with postseason coming up. Monticello may want to execute some of their red zone offense. They may also just want to try and run out clock and end this game. Norwood is, we've seen them move the ball down the field, but again, see what the Buckaroos draw up here. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line. Monticello with a 22-14 lead and running clock. Here's a snap, and McDonald will take the knee. Victory formation for the Buckaroos. And clock is running. Monticello can kneel it out and take the win, improve to 5-4. In what's been a great game. 2 scores by either team in the first half. Monticello with the only second half points. And they have the 8-point lead with 23 seconds remaining and clock running. Looks like Coach Anderson's going to use one of his timeouts here maybe, or maybe even just take a penalty. As Buckaroos maybe will have to snap the ball one more time. And Monticello will call a timeout with 7 seconds remaining. Monticello will be in action not next week, but the week after, Bill, here at Monticello High School.
Monticello. So this is the last home game of the regular season, but Monticello will host the first round of the 8-man state championship tournament here in Monticello, either Friday or Saturday. We won't know yet. They'll come out with brackets here this weekend.
Saturday, yeah.
The final RPI standings, which will determine the seedings, will be released, and they'll come out with brackets, and we'll know what the next few weeks could look like.
Yeah.
Of course, it's do or die in the playoffs. You win, you move on. You lose, you go home.
Yeah, and with that, well, we'll chat about that here after this, what should be the final play of the game. McDonald gets the snap and will take a knee. And Monticello will run off the clock and get the win here tonight, senior night. The Buckaroos get the 22-14 win over the Norwood Mavericks. Great, hard-fought game. And, yeah, a fun game tonight, Bill. We'll take a moment, thank some sponsors this evening. Big win tonight for the Buckaroos, and their live read sponsors. They include Primary Residential Mortgage, Four Corners Electric, Napa Motor Parts, Flights Gymnastics, Innovation Medical Group, Bradford Tire, Colleen Kays, Pick-a-Stitch Embroidery and Apparel, Canyonlands Tire, Burton Orthodontics, Southeast Utah 7-Eleven stores, Creative Floors, That's a Pizza, The Furniture Gallery, and Dependable Auto Repair. Thank you for your sponsorship of these games. Yeah, really appreciate it. Monticello again gets the victory, improves to 5-4 on the year, and you hear the end of game song by the Buckaroos. We'll let you listen to that and have some final statistics, maybe a conversation with Coach Anderson. We'll see here. We'll definitely recap this game, but hear the Buckaroos singing. All right, once again, we're final, a 22-14 win for Monticello over the Norwood Mavericks. Just the second loss on the year for Norwood. Monticello improves to be just a game over 500. You know, looking at that final RPI, Bill, it's going to be very close between Monticello and Altamont to see who's the 2 seed, who's the 3 seed. But ultimately, if either of those teams can get a win in the quarterfinals, then they'll be facing each other on a neutral field. So it'll just be a question of jerseys if those teams can win in the quarterfinals, which they'll be favored to do, but they've got to go out and do it, of course.
Yeah, and it'll be fun to see what happens. It looks like Monticello and Altamont are on a collision course, and this was a common opponent. Both of them played Norwood. Norwood defeated Altamont 28-0, and Monticello got the 22-14 win tonight. See how that impacts the algorithm. Yeah. That computer, we've turned over our life to AI, and AI determines the seedings, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, that formula determined postseason football for Monticello. Of course, for the Norwood Mavericks, they've still got a few games remaining, including a showdown with the Mancos Blue Jays, which, man, has not gone well for pretty much anyone in eight-man football. They got a victory over Dove Creek last week, I believe it was, and in an impressive fashion. So, anyways, again, you're watching StreamUtah.live and listening to Red Rock 92.7. We'll take a quick break, be back with more information for you. Again, Monticello gets the victory 22-14 over Norwood.
Close your eyes and picture a dream you've always wanted to achieve. At Red Mesa Home Health, we believe in pursuing your passions and making those dreams a reality by challenging the status quo. We are challenging norms, blazing trails, and setting new industry standards, all to provide the highest level of care and support to those in need. If your dream is to get the help you need to maintain independence within your home, call us at 435-680-3648 or visit redmesahomehealth.com. Red Mesa Home Health, where we pursue dreams and defy conventional norms.
The San Juan Credit Union, providing exceptional financial products in southeastern Utah for over 60 years, is proud to support our local high schools. With branches in Blanding, Monticello, and Bluff, along with an ATM in Montezuma Creek, access to those products is easier than ever. The San Juan Credit Union offers checking and saving accounts, bill pay, a wide array of loans, and much more, all on a full-service website and mobile app. Plus, they're federally insured by the National Credit Union Association. The San Juan Credit Union. Your money, your future, your credit union.
San Juan County Adult Education empowers students to gain the technical, business, or college skills necessary to enter the workforce. At San Juan County Adult Education, adult learners are given the opportunity to reach their personal, educational, and career goals. Students can earn a high school diploma, obtain a GED, increase their wage earning potential, and decrease barriers to self-reliance. To learn more, visit any USU Learning Center in San Juan County or email Gina Grover at jgrover@sjsd.org.
Jones and DeMille is much more than civil engineering. We're shaping the landscape in the rural Intermountain West.
Working together to build relationships that go beyond the project. Shaping the quality of life.
Together.
We're Jones and DeMille Engineering, shaping the quality of life.
In 1957, Lyle and Clea Johnson founded Lyle Northern Electric. What began as a small business in their family home has grown into the prominent local company it is today, a third-generation owned and operated company. Lyle Northern Electric is honored to have served the people of San Juan County for the past 65 years and is a proud supporter of high school sports.
All right, we welcome you back to Monticello High School. The final score, 22-14 in favor of the Buckaroos. Monticello improves to 5-4. We're joined now with head coach Reed Anderson. Coach Anderson, congrats on the win.
Thank you.
Yeah, tell us, man, that is a hard-fought win. We haven't seen a ton of close games this year, but this was one of them. Tell us about what it meant to see your team pull out a close one.
Yeah, I mean, this score is obviously way closer than we wanted it to be, especially given, we got close down to the end zone a few times, and we had plenty of mistakes that just pushed us back and back. And then, defense, we always seem to just let them get close and then stop them there and then have the whole field. But it's always a good sign when you're going into the postseason with a team that can close out the close games. And so this was big for us to be able to close it out and make sure that when we get these close games come postseason that we know how to do it.
Very good. Yeah, postseason is up next. You guys will be hosting a home game 2 weeks from now, and then if you can win that one, on to a neutral field and opponent yet unknown, possibly Altamont. But tell us, about these players tonight. It was senior night. Tell us about your seniors. Tell us about Zach Thane.
Yeah, Zach's come a long ways. We haven't done a very good job at picking the ball off on defense, and the fact that he came away with 2 tonight and almost 3 or 4 was a pretty big deal. He caught the ball well. He was especially on that last drive before halftime. He had a big catch to get it and get out of bounds, just like we've worked on. The kid is extremely coachable, a kid that anyone you want on your team at all. He lifts up the younger kids, an absolute stud that we're going to miss, but I'm happy to have him for 3 more games.
Absolutely. So, Zach, of course, the first name maybe, or one of the first names you think of when you think of this Buckrow team is your quarterback and also your hard-hitting safety, J.D. McDonald. Tell us about J.D.'s effort tonight.
Yeah, he likes to run, and we've been working on when the time is to run and when the time is to stay in the pocket. He did pretty good with that tonight. Although there was a few there at the end where he should have just grabbed it and thrown out of bounds, and we talked about it, and I think he ran 240 yards without actually gaining anything, and we had to pull him out for a breather. But the kid has learned. It's a lot to learn, and he's done it really well over these years, and he's starting to really get everybody else involved. With Robert, who we're really glad to have back. I mean, anyone that can win the Morrison Viking games, you want on your team. And then being able to have fresh legs with Thomas Fulmer is nice, especially with that change of pace with his speed, and you can move it in and out, and it really makes a big difference.
Yeah, and in that second half, notice that was one of your adjustments, is you went to a little more reliant on your run game. Talk about the effort of Thomas, Tavin, and Robert.
Yeah, it was anytime you can run those 3. All of them are very fast, probably the fastest kids on the team, and they're hard to bring down. And they really, with those fresh legs, they just kept chugging away and kept moving it. And then you have our offensive line there, where Chandler he was taking on that really big, strong kid all night long. I'm pretty sure he's beat down, so it's a good thing we got a long weekend. But Mason and even Tyson, as a junior coming up, they did really, really well.
Yeah, Chandler did really good too. He had 2 back-to-back big plays defensively, tackles for loss. Of course, Mason always getting pressure on the quarterback as well. Again, it's a full team effort. But tell us a little bit about some of these other seniors that have been playing for you this year.
So you got Caden Chief. He's a kid we've been trying to get coming out to play for 4 years. He's always the first kid picked in PE because he's just good at whatever he does. And he's a kid I still look at and wonder, man, if we had 3 more years with this kid, what could we accomplish? And he's given us quite a bit. He, especially during those injury-ridden games, he was playing all over the place in different positions and sticking it out. He's pretty hurt right now, but he still comes and still does it well. And then you've got people like Caleb Coleman, who's never played a down of football in his life, and he moves here, and we're like, well, you got to do something. So you're going to run cross country, you're going to play football. And, he's a wrestler, so all those wrestlers worked on him, and he came out. He is deceptively fast. I think you'll see him here and there on the D-line at nose. He really causes havoc there. And I think he's starting to actually, pick up the game a little bit. And then you've got Quinn, obviously, who just is the ultimate team player. Whatever you need done, Quinn will do. If I told Quinn you're going to return kicks, he'd go out there to return kicks. If I said, Quinn, you're hauling the water somewhere, he'd haul the water. Just a kid that loves to be around everybody and will do whatever we ask him to do. He's actually probably our smartest lineman too.
Well, and that's, you mentioned Caden Quinn was also one of those players that, as you had those injuries mid-season, stepped up for you quite a bit.
Yeah, he did. And we get him in different places for him to be successful because, the kid deserves it. He's been here for 4 years. He's my last Nebaker for a while. And it feels like the end of an era for a little bit. Dominic Padilla is another kid like Caden Chief that we wish we'd have a little more time with, but a kid that has, over 4 years as his teacher and his coach, has seen him start to believe in himself and that he can do great things, and he's starting to be like that. And of course, you see Maddie running around there all the time, and that just takes a lot of stress out of my life. I'm sure I don't know what I'm going to do next year when I got to start doing some of this stuff myself, and without her not knowing if she was able to train anyone. But, this big group we've got 7 seniors with, 3 first-year players. It's been a pleasure to have them all.
Yeah, well, that's wonderful. It's been great calling the games in the regular season again. Postseason coming up next. You alluded to it earlier. 3 games is the goal.
That's right, 3 games. Our goal is all 3 wins as well.
Yes. Well, very good. Well, we look forward to that run starting here in Monticello about 2 weeks from tomorrow, likely maybe Saturday. We'll see where the RPI shakes out, what the bracket has, but we'll be broadcasting. We'll be following you along the way. Coach, anything else you want to mention before we let you run tonight?
We just want to thank everyone for supporting us this season. It's been great.
Very good. Well, thank you for your time. Again, that's Coach Reed Anderson helping us out this evening. Coach, congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bill Boyle's got some final statistics for us here tonight.
Yeah, in the second half, Monticello was really able to change the momentum. Norwood outgained the Buckaroos by 50 yards in the first half. In the second half, it flipped entirely. Monticello had 144 yards total offense in the second half. Norwood only had 49 yards total offense, and I just think 1 first down in the entire second half. And so that really makes a statement for the defensive effort by Monticello and the halftime adjustments. Norwood played a strong second half too defensively, except for that opening possession of the second half where Monticello drove the length of the field in 62 yards, 8 or 9 rushing plays and 3 passes to break open the 14-14 tie and get that 22-14 lead, and they held on for the remainder of the game. A couple of nice interceptions by Zach Thane for Monticello in the game, and of course there was a great interception by Jackson Dinsmore of Norwood. Total offense, Norwood had 32 yards rushing in the second half to add to 105 yards rushing in the first half, so 137 yards. The quarterback completed, hold on just a minute, 12 of 29 passes for 95 yards. The main receiver, the big receiver is, hold on, let me grab my, oh, I don't have it. Anyway, Owen Dinsmore had 8 receptions for 53 yards. Joseph Casillas had a reception, and Owen Tackett had a reception. For the Buckaroos, again, the second half, they were able to get more yardage, 144 total yards offense. For the game, J.D. McDonald completed 8 of 18 passes for 96 yards, 3 receptions by Robert Morrison, 2 receptions by Zach Thane to go with the 2 interceptions that he had, and Tavin Black had 2 receptions for 32 yards and a touchdown. On the Buckaroos were able to rack up quite a few yards on the ground total. Tavin Black had 15 carries for 54 yards and a rushing touchdown. Thomas Fulmer had 11 carries for 48 yards. J.D. McDonald had 17 carries for 67 yards. It would have been 84 yards, but he takes victory formation, costs the Buckaroo offense 7 yards every time. And then Robert Morrison had 7 carries for 32 yards. Our final score tonight, 22-14. Monticello increases to 5-4 in the regular season. The Mavericks fall to 5-2. They will play another day as they have still a couple of weeks in the regular season, but that's the end of the regular season for the Buckaroos. And as we move on, I've played Thursday night tonight because it's fall break starting tomorrow, so there's no school. So we hope you have a wonderful weekend. The big eclipse is coming up, and that's going to have quite an impact on our roads and infrastructure, in addition to being a pretty cool event in and of itself. So once again, 22-14 is our final score here at Monticello. Monticello Buckaroos defeat the Norwood Mavericks and move on to the state playoffs for the Buckaroos.
Yeah, great game tonight. Glad you've joined us on StreamUtah.live and Red Rock 92. We'll send you to the close. Hear our sponsors one last time and get you back to Classic Hits on Red Rock 92.7. This has been a presentation of Friday Night Lights Thursday with StreamUtah.live and Red Rock 92.
Friday Night Lights is a production of Red Rock 92 Sports and StreamUtah.live. Tonight's broadcast was brought to you by Anderson Oliver Title Insurance Agency, Utah State University Blanding, San Juan Health, Colleen Kays, author of The 7 Dynamos of Organizational Power, San Juan Building Supply, Flights Gymnastics, Northern Electric, Red Mesa Home Health, Emory Telcom, That's a Pizza, Napa Motor Parts, Creative Floors, San Juan School District CTE Programs, Blue Mountain Foods, Energy Fuels, Precision Rehab, Lee Contracting, Desert Rivers Credit Union, the Chris Black Agency, Empire Electric, Burton Orthodontics, Canyonlands Tire, Diamond Propane, Knowles Home Furnishings, Red's Ace Hardware, Southeastern Utah 7-Eleven Stores, Furniture Gallery, Dependable Auto Repair, Primary Residential Mortgage, Four Corners Electric, San Juan School District Adult Education, Jones and DeMille Engineering, Bradford Tire, San Juan Counseling, Lee Collision Repair and Restoration, Pick-a-Stitch Embroidery and Apparel, San Juan Mortuary, Four Corners Homes, Utah Navajo Health System, Main Street Drug, San Juan Credit Union, and Innovation Medical Group. We're the home of live high school sports coverage in southeastern Utah, Classic Hits Radio, Red Rock 92, and StreamUtah.live.